And what's good, everybody? Welcome back here to Behind the Arc Basketball, as I'll be covering game number 3 today, NBA Finals. The Lakers up 2-0 in the series, as they'll be taking on the Miami Heat here. Game number 3 coming up here in the NBA Finals tonight, as we welcome you guys out here into the stream. We take a look right now in the pregame, 15 minutes or so to the half hour, as let's see who we got here out in the chat. Timo, the first one in there. Welcome in, Timo. Hope all is well, bud. We got Goody in here as well. Bradley, welcome in. Ant here. The Mod Squad back. Omar, welcome in here. Namaya, glad to have you on board once again. Goody puts out Matt DiBenedetto for NASCAR finished second today at Talladega. That's unfortunate that he couldn't get the victory right there. Puts NASCAR's dumb penalty. He got penalized, and Denny Hamlin happened to pass 4 cars below the double line, man. Hopefully someday there, Matty D will be able to get his first ever Cup victory. What's good, sports fan? Welcome in here for stopping by. Donovan Mitchell, liking the Lakers tonight. Ayaz, what's good, bud? He's going out for the Heat. John Stanley, what's good? Going out for the Lakers in this one. Appreciate all for stopping by. The Joker into the building here with T-Pain. Ken, what's good, Ken? Ian here. Snake Durant, Goat. Jason, what's good here, my man? I'm doing pretty well, Ayaz. Everything's going pretty well here. What's good, Graham? Welcome in here, bud. For stopping on by. D-Wade from Delaware back in the house again. So game number 3 going up in a little bit between these two teams right now in the pregame, as the Lakers happen to win game number 2, 124-114 in the final. And once again, just no match against the Miami Heat. Man, the Heat are just... They are just struggling due to injuries here. Goran Dragic, Bam Adebayo, both out for game number 2. And unfortunate news once again for them tonight, as Adebayo and Dragic will not be playing tonight either in game number 3. I got my haircut done, it was like over a month ago or so. Hey, what's good, Raptor? Welcome in, man, for stopping on by. Yeah, he puts out his running backs are always getting injured. Sorry to hear that, man. Mine too. Man, it's been a rough fantasy football week for me. Austin Eckler got injured in the second carry of the game. Hino, what's good here for stopping on board. Howdy, Adam's out here on the channel. Looking sharp tonight. It looks like I must have a dinner date. That was yesterday. I went over my girlfriend's place yesterday. But dude, AD and LeBron just balling out on the court here. Anthony Davis halfway home to a possible NBA Finals MVP award for him, as he's just torching the Heat here throughout the series. He had 32 points and 14 rebounds in the last game. So efficient here, 15 for 20 from the floor. Davis scored 34 points back in game number 1 on the Wednesday night, and man, just LeBron right alongside him as well. As LeBron had 33, 9, and 9 in the last game, and LeBron had 25 points and 13 rebounds in the first game there, the NBA Finals. Do I think the Knicks will be good next season? I'll probably say no there. I think it's going to be a long time to the Knicks have like a good season. Yep, no hat today. If you guys watched my last 2 streams, I didn't have a hat for either one of those. oh, that's good to hear right there. So Jason's mom's doing much better. That's good to hear right there. Awesome. Hopefully she keeps up on the road to recovery right there, and wishing her a speedy and fast recovery, hopefully back to normal soon. What's good, L? Welcome in here, man, for stopping on by. Mark LeBron Calderon, what's good here out in the Philippines? You guys are awesome for stopping on board once again. Jose's back on board here, as we welcome in Jose. Raptor puts out Josh Jacobs, killing him right now in fantasy. He's lucky though. Mike Evans, Stephon Diggs going off. Yes, Stephon Diggs is having a pretty good game here for Buffalo. I was watching that, and he had like a monster reception. Josh Allen just torching the secondary for the Las Vegas Raiders, like late in late third quarter into early fourth quarter there. Yeah, I'm closing on the 8K mark. It's incredible here. Big Cat, what's good here for stopping on by? So liking the Lakers tonight in this one. Thanks so much for showing the love out my channel, man. Yep, totally got it there, my man Jason. What's good, Behind the Arc fan? Yo, yo, yo. He's back here once again eating a pizza while watching the stream. Always great to break out those snacks and stuff before we start off. Badger here. What's good for stopping on board, everybody? Hopefully everything's going well for you guys out there. But as far as what's been different for the Lakers is that it was basically LeBron and AD throughout the restart. And they only start out the restart with a 3-5 record. And what's different for the playoffs? The emergence of Rajon Rondo when he has stepped in there right back from injury. When he came back into the playoffs, he has stepped up in a huge way, and it indeed showed in the last game here. Rajon Rondo, 16 points, 10 assists, and he was 3 for 4 from the perimeter as the Lakers had just fantastic usage of Rajon Rondo in the last game. And also as well as Kuzma, KCP, Danny Green, they've all stepped up. And they've all been able to produce somewhat there. So it's basically been LeBron and AD, the two that's carried the team, but they have produced more than what they have done throughout the bubble there and been able to hit some big-time shots down the stretch. And as far as the Lakers, they are rolling right now. The Heat, though, if they want to have a chance in this game, got to tighten up defensively. They were able to get some production out of a couple players here, like Jimmy Butler. He had 25 points, 13 assists in the last game. Kelly Olynyk was a shocker. He had 24 off the bench. And then it's just players that struggle. Kendrick Nunn, you're going to need 20-plus from him. You're going to need 20-plus from Tyler Hero in this game if you want to make it a close competitive basketball game between these two teams. If the Heat want to have a chance. And Duncan Robinson as well. He has just struggled throughout his first 2 games in the NBA playoffs. He has only scored 9 points in so far entirety here. 49 minutes in the court. He's only scoring 9 points, and he is 2 for 10 from the perimeter. And that's where he is lights out sharpshooter. That's why the Heat were able to pick him up right there, because he is absolutely lethal from the perimeter, and he is struggling here defensively and picking up early falls throughout the series. Oh, jeez. I just saw that in the chat. So sorry, Namaya. Let's send some prayer emojis out to my man, Namaya, here out on the channel. I'm so sorry, man. I am so sorry to hear that. Oof. Thanks so much, Leo. Really appreciate it, brother, for stopping by. Young Wavo, welcome onto the channel once again, man. Hope all is well. That's good that insurance is going to be able to cover that. Yeah, almost up to 10K. It's crazy here. We're almost on the road to 8K, folks. If you guys enjoy what I do here, I cover play-by-play basketball action. Spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well here. As we're about 6 minutes away to the half hour. Usually we'll tip off about like 15 minutes or so around like past the half hour. So we still got like a lot of time remaining before this game starts. Yo, what's good, my man Zion out on the chat right now. As we have the NBA rising legend coming up, my man Zion. Wish you the best of luck in the future, brother. As Zion Williamson out on the chat. I'm taking Lakers tonight for my prediction here. So I'm going to predict Lakers tonight by 15, 117-102. So that's my prediction tonight. Hey, what's good, Ed? Welcome in, man, for stopping on by. It's going pretty well here. It's been an interesting weekend. I was supposed to be watching the Patriots game like right before this, but unfortunately, the news coming down yesterday, I was actually like, when I heard about the news, I was listening to a Boston sports radio station. I was legit like 5 seconds away from my girlfriend's house, pulling onto our street when I heard the news that Cam Newton tested positive. So, sending my thoughts out, of course, to Cam, and just luckily, the rest of the Patriots, everything came back negative there, so that is huge. They're able to have the game tomorrow, which they were thinking about either Tuesday or Monday, but it's actually tomorrow at 7:05 that they had it. Hey, what's good from DC here? Scott, welcome on to the channel here. Ian, welcome on here. Once again, man. Glad to have you on board, brother. Must be happy about the Rams' victory right there. It was tighter than I predicted, but Rams able to get another W today over the Giants. VV Sings, hello here for stopping by. Brian's up in the building here as well. Ian's liking the Lakers by 20. Thanks so much, Badger. You guys are awesome for stopping by. Bam is not playing tonight, so Bam and Dragic are out tonight for the Heat. So we got the news about, I think it was around like an hour and a half before tip-off here, but Bam Adebayo is out tonight for game number 3 due to that shoulder and neck injury, and also Goran Dragic has been ruled out once again due to the foot injury tonight, so they are missing both of those players, and the big one, especially Bam Adebayo, the Heat have just had zero answers so far to stop Anthony Davis. Davis just balling out for 60 plus through 2 games, and he has just been phenomenal as he is halfway home to a possible NBA MVP. Hey, what's good? A Wheezy E, appreciate it, brother, for stopping on by. He's going Lakers out for this one. You're the man, brother. Glad to have you on the channel once again. What's good, Carlos? Welcome in here. He's going Lakers out in this one. Things are going pretty well, Brian. Actually, it's been like pretty nice weather outside where I am. It's always great during the fall over here. Like, I live up in New England, up in Massachusetts, so nice weather out in the fall, not too hot, not too cold. Today was like 62 degrees outside. It's pretty nice out. Ant here, wishing you the best of luck with your soccer career, bud, as he is currently in Chicago, USA. He's got his first game with his team there. Awesome, man. Wishing you the best of luck, of course, as he has a friendly with an MLS third team on Tuesday. Definitely wish you well. That's awesome, man. What an honor. Nomo, what's good here? As he is happy that Zion's out in the chat right now. Yeah, Bills and the Raiders. That game was close throughout most of it, and then Buffalo just able to just take on over. I saw Josh Allen. He was balling out. Just had a massive pass downfield to Stephon Diggs that set him up for a touchdown run. It was Devin Singletary who got the touchdown run, and Buffalo now is just. Man, Josh Allen, what a phenomenal season that he has had so far. They're up 30-16, and they got 2 minutes left to go in that one. VV Sings predicts Lakers in either 4 or 5 here. Hey, what's good, J-Lord? Welcome in here. I'm going to predict Lakers out in this one. I'm going to take the Lakers by 15 tonight, 117-102. That's awesome. Ian puts out beautiful in Vegas right now, the nicest day he has seen in a minute. Raptors whole block where he is Bills fans there, and they will not stop bragging about the Buffalo Bills, even though Stephon Diggs is his favorite player in the NFL besides Julio Jones, and he wants the Bills to lose so they can be quiet. Well, they haven't played like the tough opponents yet. That's been the thing there, so it's going to come down to the tough opponents down their schedule. How about the Cleveland Browns 3-1? They haven't played tough opponents either so far. That was, man, Dallas Cowboys defense, ouch. Just did not show tonight. That game was like a shootout earlier on. Hey, what's good, Ricky? Welcome in here for stopping on by. Appreciate it, bud, for being a part here. So sorry to hear that, man. Sending you my condolences, man. So sorry to hear that, Ricky. Towards his mother-in-law's homegoing funeral in Michigan yesterday. So sorry to hear that your mother-in-law passed. Hey, what's good, LeBron? Welcome in here before game time. As got LeBron back in the house. Ed putting out the time of the year. Nice weather in New Hampshire in October. He misses it. Oh yeah, it's so beautiful up there in the White Mountains. They hit the peak foliage this weekend too, throughout like most of the area up there in New Hampshire. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, my well wishes towards Cam as well, towards a speedy recovery, and fingers crossed, maybe you'll have him back for the Denver Broncos game next week. D. Wade putting out Brown's career year for that club. They got out to a 3-1 start, but it hasn't been against like great teams so far. Or so, and Pittsburgh's played an easy schedule as well, as they're out to a 3-0 start, and every single team that they have played is just winless right now. I don't know what's going on with Houston either. I had Houston over Minnesota because Minnesota doesn't have like a defense this year. And yeah, Houston lost to Minnesota today as well. JB, what's good here for stopping them by? Justin, welcome in, man. Steve going out for the Heat in this one as we welcome you guys onto the channel. Jack, welcome in here for stopping the board. Vaughn, what's good, my man? As we got Vaughn back into the chat here. Jack hasn't been in the stream lately. No problem, man. He's got school. It's back here and the time zones are different. Yeah, no problem, man. Glad to have you back on the channel once again, Jack. Whenever you have a chance, man, feel free to stop on by. That's why this channel's up here. Whenever you guys have a chance. Tyrone, what's good here for stopping on by from the Bahamas once again. This game, I think it's going to start in around like 12 to 15 minutes or so. So right now we're into the pregame between these two teams. As Joy's going Lakers tonight, for Joy's prediction here, feel free, type in the chat who you got out in this one tonight. If you're going Lakers, if you're going Heat out in this game tonight, game number 3, NBA Finals. Just, big thing has just been, Lakers just out-rebounding the Heat, crushing them on the boards in a big way. As the Lakers are plus 33 on the rebounds through 2 games so far in this playoffs right now. And, of course, Anthony Davis and LeBron, has the Heat defense, just have absolutely no answers to either guard AD or LeBron. Hey, welcome in, Conrad. Appreciate you here for stopping by, man. Puts out Lakers one more ring, gets the tie with the boss here. Yep, would tie up the Celtics there at 17 total championships for each of those teams. Yep, so Tennessee versus Pittsburgh, that game has got moved to week number 7 for the NFL. And then Patriots versus Chiefs, that game got pushed back tomorrow, 7:05 p.m. Eastern time. And then the actual Monday Night Football game over on ESPN, that one, Packers-Falcons, that got pushed back, I think, to about 8:50 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time. Oh, man, it's a rough year out there. So sorry to hear that, Ed. He puts out his brother-in-law was laid to rest yesterday in New Hampshire. So sorry. Send my thoughts and prayers, condolences out to you and your family, Ed. Man, it's just been such a rough year out there. Hey, what's good, Ron? Welcome back here for stopping by. GA Prod highlights as we welcome him back out onto the chat. Ron liking the Heat tonight in this one to play well in this game. Hey, we got DJ out here. What's good, DJ? He's been busy with school and sports, and good to see you. Yeah, definitely. Glad to have you guys on board once again here. LeBron's the GM of the Lakers here. He's going to get Avery Bradley traded because he didn't come to the bubble, he puts out. So we have Dan back on the chat as we welcome in Dan here for stopping by. Lakers as we take a look at it on the line tonight. Lakers 9.5-point favorites here on the line. Over-under set at 220 between these two teams tonight. Just for a little bit of an update, if you're joining us in here right now, Bam Adebayo and Goran Dragic are both out once again here for the Heat in this game. Bam with a neck and shoulder injury. He has been out for game number 3 tonight. Goran Dragic is still out with a foot injury, of course. The big one is Bam Adebayo there, as they just need a lot of help trying to guard Anthony Davis back into the post. And, man, Davis just halfway home to a possible NBA Finals MVP. He is just so efficient from the floor, lights out, shooting everywhere in the court, whether it's left elbow, right baseline, right baseline from three-point range as well. He knocked down a three-point shot in the last game. Anthony Davis scores all over the place, and, of course, right underneath the basket as well in the post. He can do it all for AD. He's just been so efficient from the floor throughout these playoffs and stepped it up in a huge way here into the NBA Finals. Hey, what's good, Dakota? Welcome in here for stopping by, man. That's awesome. Glad to hear about your Vols, dude. Tennessee won yesterday, 35-12. Good victory for them. Clifton, welcome in here as well. Appreciate the broadcast like always. You're awesome, Clifton. Glad to have you on board here from Houston. Razoo going out for the Lakers in this one. Yeah, I saw that catch earlier, Raptors. Josh Allen aired it out way downfield to Stephon Diggs. He caught it over a Raiders defender. And then Stephon Diggs, he right after he was brought down, he just like had his body like right up over the Raiders defender, and the Raiders didn't like that at all, and he started just pushing Stephon Diggs back after the play was over. Hey, what's good, Dara? Welcome in here for stopping on by. Arnold as well, and Love Supreme. Yeah, Tom Brady looks good. As I saw the pick 6, but he bounced back in a big way. And, man, they just had a major comeback and won that game. Who'd I have taking the Houston job here? I'd probably go with either Tyronn Lue or Kenny Atkinson right there for the Houston job. So between Tyronn Lue and Kenny Atkinson, if I had to predict. Tennessee's 14 in the country. Well, yeah, they're going to move up this week. Definitely going to move up this week because teams inside that top 15 suffering losses and have to get bounced back. Oklahoma isn't even going to be ranked anymore. I caught the end of that game yesterday. Oklahoma against Iowa State. They couldn't close it out. Rondo, over or under 7 assists? I'm going to go over tonight, D-Wade, if I had to predict there. Rondo he has been a great third factor for the Lakers here. Whenever he's been back in the playoffs, he is balling out. He's had quite a bit of games with like 9 assists throughout the playoffs. He had 10. He's just been phenomenal here as far as what he has done or so for Rajon Rondo. Yeah, he had 10 in the last game for assists. Thanks so much, Arnold. Really appreciate it, man. As he's got his team Balbase watching his stream right now. So we're going to get ready for this game a little bit from now. We will start off. I definitely think that Dan Quinn needs to be replaced. Like, really soon. For the Falcons. I'd probably go, because if I'm thinking of one, I'm not sure if he would take the head coaching spot, but Eric Bieniemy, I think he's the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs. That could possibly be one to take over for Dan Quinn there. And also, yeah, there's going to have to be a coaching change. Like, should have already been a coaching change for the Jets, in my opinion, with Adam Gase. Should have already been fired by now. That's just unfortunate with everything that organization's going on right now. Hey, what's good, Jarek? Welcome in here for stopping on by, man. Appreciate it all for being a part here. Richie's got the Lakers in 7 in the series. Yeah, I agree, D-Wade. He thinks the Heat's only chance to get the Lakers into foul trouble. Yeah, and I would say as well, if the Lakers have like one of those off games or so, like they did in the bubble, shooting like 5 for 30 from the perimeter, it's the only way that they can actually make this a game, I feel like, is if the Heat shots are dropping and the Lakers shots aren't. And this type of game. Thanks so much, Badger. Really appreciate it, man. So, yeah, still in the pregame. We're going to start off, I think, like less than 5 minutes or so. Hopefully, as we get Stan Wallace out on the channel. Appreciate it, man, for being a part here once again. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well to cover play-by-play here of basketball. Badger's a Lions fan here. Yeah, this channel's out here for all sports fans, by the way. I'm from Massachusetts, so I'm an all like New England sports fan here. Celtics for the NBA, Patriots for the NFL, and then the Red Sox and the Bruins as well for the 4 major Boston sports teams. My man 401 for repping right now. My man King James, appreciate it all for stopping on by once again from the Ocean State Air. Michael, what's good? He's liking the Lakers by 30 for his prediction out in this one. All right, we're going to tip off this game. Bam is not playing today. Neither is Dragic. So Bam Adebayo, Goran Dragic out tonight for game number 3 for the Miami Heat as we're going to get started here with this one. If you guys are new, before we start the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well. Heat going right to left in the quarters. Miami's got the black uniforms, white numbers, white letters. And the Lakers going in the white jerseys tonight with the purple numbers and letters for this game. Lakers go left to right. They start off with a slam dunk like that. LeBron gets the tip, floats it over the top, and Dwight Howard throws it down right there with a two-handed flush. What a start by the Lakers. 10 seconds into this one off the tip. Heat now first possession. They move it over top of the key to Butler. He's guarded by LeBron here. Bounce pass into the hands of Hero at the left wing, guarded by Danny Green. 14 on 14. Moves it over to Duncan Robinson. Pass over to Hero as he takes the shot. Now with left baseline fadeaway, knocks it down. 2-2 to score. That was a nice looking shot right there from the start by Tyler Hero. 11:20 left to go first quarter. Lakers second possession. They have it now with Danny Green. Passes over to Dwight Howard. Hands over to LeBron now. LeBron at the top, guarded by Butler. Dribbles towards his right. LeBron bounce pass into the hands of Dwight Howard. Lost control of it. Ball stolen away in the key by Duncan Robinson. Heat now with the basketball once again. 11 minutes left to go first quarter. What's good, my man Harry? Appreciate here for stopping by. CC at me. Yes, this game's over on national TV, over on ABC. Hero driving into lane, tried to dish it outside. Ball gets deflected, stolen by LeBron here. LeBron, dribble drive inside, lays it up and in. He gets it in the foul right there. It's 4-2 Lakers. LeBron James going to go to the free throw line as he cashed that one coast to coast off the steal for 2. What's good, Ron? Appreciate all for stopping by. You guys are awesome for being a part here on the channel. Ahmed, welcome in here as well. What's good? We got McNuttis on the channel right now. McNuttis back out onto the chat here. One free throw coming up at the line by LeBron. He's coming off a Game 2 victory. 33 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. The and one here at the line. No good off the back rim. It goes and gets rebounded by the Heat by Myers Leonard. Leonard with his second consecutive start here for the Heat in the NBA Finals, taking place over Bam in the lineup. As they hand it over to Butler. Right baseline dribble. Tears it down. Able to get around Davis right there. Throws it down at the rim for the two-handed flush. Been a highly entertaining 4 baskets so far in this one. 10.5 left to go first quarter. Dakota, what's good here for stopping on by, man? Danny Green has it the left wing. Dribbles now left baseline. Passes out to the right corner. KCP able to get around the defender. Trying to pass it back. Ball deflected, but Davis gets it. Moves it back out to the top. LeBron shot fake. Working on Robinson. Goes into the key. Pro hop. Puts it up and in off the glass. That's good for 2 by LeBron James. Lakers by 2, 6-4. 10:05 left to go first quarter. Duncan Robinson moves it over to Butler now at the right wing. Pass over to the top of the key. Leonard gonna take a 3 straight away. Hits it. Myers Leonard right there. Right over Dwight Howard around the perimeter. What's good, my man? Uncle Pizzle here. Glad to have you in the channel once again, my man. Appreciate the dedication like always. 12:42 a.m. London time. Doing pretty well. Both of these teams starting out perfect, 3 for 3. They dish it over to Danny Green. First miss of the game, rattled out, no good. Around the perimeter, rebound Heat. Miami now with the basketball. Butler moves over to Crowder. Crowder has it left corner, back over to Duncan Robinson. Jay Crowder is going to be the one that's going to be more aggressive, in my opinion, in this one. As he was actually pretty well from the floor. It's just he didn't take too many shots there in game number 2. As they have it into the hands of Hero. Hero tried to float it up. Shot gets blocked right there from the side. It's going to be Lakers basketball. Danny Green moves it over now. KCP. Pass into the key. The hands of Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard gets bumped and foul. Crowder picks up the first foul of the game. Clock will stop with 9:07. Hey, we got a dono, my man. Uncle Pizzle with a dono. Absolute legend on the channel. Let's get that dono hype down the chat below for my man Uncle Pizzle here. Appreciate it like always, man. Uncle Pizzle, the legend here on the channel. Looks like Dakota's got his card game going on. He's got NHL tonight. So a little bit of a switcheroo here for my man Dakota. He's going with his NHL card game tonight instead of the NFL, looks like. So they have it at the left corner. Danny Green takes the 3 for the Lakers, and they're going to say that he also had it at the left corner. Might have stepped, yeah. Oh, yep. Stepped out of bounds. Yep, he stepped out of bounds right there at the baseline. His back heel was on the back corner, so he stepped out of bounds. Heat's going to have the basketball. They're up 7-6. They move it over to Crowder. Takes the 3 at the left wing. Knocks it down right there by Jay Crowder. Heat by 4. In order for the Heat to win this game, they got to hit basically everything from the floor and hold the Lakers. And hope for misses tonight by the Lakers and tighten up defensively. It's the only way I see the Heat winning this game. Hey, what's good, Romel? Appreciate here for stopping them by. Puts out Miami must win today. If they don't, it's done here. Really tough to come back down 3-0, especially when you don't have 2 key starters in this game. Lakers with it inbound as they're going to pass over the top to... That one goes to a slam jammy and thrown by Dwight Howard underneath. It's 10-8 to score. Inside the post, Leonard gets a turnaround jumper. That one's up and good for 2. Hey, what's good? DeMay here. Welcome on the channel. Looking for the Lakers to go up 3-0. We got Compton here as well as we welcome in Compton. We welcome in Ray and Danny D. Glad to have you in the channel. Yes, Danny D told me, Miami versus Lakers final, and we got it here. 7:58 left to go. Lakers had the basketball. They just turned it over, though. It was a pass a little bit too wide at the baseline out of bounds, so Heat gets it right back. Miami has it. Crowder passes over top of the key to Leonard. Moves it back over to Butler here at the left wing perimeter. Now they pass inside off the cut. Duncan to Robinson. Great job there cutting from the top of the key over underneath the rim. Lays it up and in for 2. Heat by 6. 7:35 left to go first quarter. Lakers had the ball pickpocketed, stolen here by the Heat, and they're going to jam it down with a two-handed flush. Jimmy Butler in transition. Great start here for the Heat. As a timeout's going to be taken by the Lakers, Frank Vogel takes a timeout with 7:32 left to go in the first quarter, and this looking good so far for Miami in this one. Hey, what's good, Al? Welcome onto the stream, man. Appreciate for stopping on by. Thank you, man. That's good to hear, Vaughn. Of course, sending my thoughts out to the president there as well with his fight right now, and everybody else who's been affected as well in the White House. Who's my favorite football team? That's the Patriots. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way, so I'm a big New England Patriots fan. I'm a Celtics fan as well for the NBA, so I'm a huge Boston sports fan. What's good, Jeff? Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by here from the Philippines. We got Dexter. Glad to be here, man. Once again, T-Rex. So we welcome him onto the channel. Good morning to Ray here as well. Admiral C, welcome on board. My man Vegas, what's good here, brother? Appreciate all for stopping on by. My man Vegas is, last time I checked, you're beating me in fantasy football, Vegas. You might have the upset of the year against me in fantasy football. I was projected for like 130-something points this week. And, yeah, I'm not even going to finish with 100 this week because I have on my fantasy football team DeAndre Hopkins, Austin Eckler, Tyler Lockett, and none of them could produce today. Tyler Lockett went from having, I think it was like 40-something fantasy points last week with 3 touchdown catches to, he only got me like 5 fantasy points this week for Tyler Lockett. He went through like the first 3 quarters with 0 points without a catch. Yes, of course I remember game 1 right there. So yeah, it was Lakers were down by 13 early on. They were down 23-10 early on in that one. And then they just completely, after that timeout they took when they were down 23-10, turned up the Jets, and that was it. Hey, what's good, Carlo? Welcome in here for stopping by. Yep, 3-0 without a hat looking like. This is my 3rd straight stream without a hat. We'll see if this has anything to do right now with the Lakers getting another W when they call a game without a hat on. Omar, what's good here for stopping by? Appreciate it, man, for being a part here. Killer Kid, welcome on the channel. Eurodium, what's good here for stopping aboard? We got Yes to Roy as well. And my man, I don't know anymore. Talk about somebody who is torching everybody in fantasy football this week. That happens to be I don't know anymore because I think he's the one who's got Joe Mixon on his team, and dude, Joe Mixon is just he tore it up today for the Bengals against the Jaguars today. I'm doing pretty well, Roney Jr. Everything's been pretty good, but hopefully everything's going well as well. That's good, Dakota. His hockey team is winning. Looks like Dakota's switching it up quite a bit. Joan, welcome in, going out for the Lakers in this one. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell, as well as I cover play-by-play basketball here from the NBA to college basketball and behind the arc basketball. Yes, Vegas is actually beating me in fantasy football. So I have on my fantasy football team DeAndre Hopkins, who barely did anything today, and Tyler Lockett. Austin Eckler got injured in the first quarter on the second carry that he had of the game for the Chargers. And all I have left is just Aaron Rodgers and the 49ers defense today. I'm down to two players left to go in fantasy football. And Vegas is beating me. Hey, what's good, Giovanni? Welcome in. Vegas is beating me because Lamar Jackson, he had was balling out today. Once again for the Ravens, and I had Justin Tucker, the kicker for the Ravens, and he was only doing extra points today. Alright, we are right back into it. 16-8 the score. It's going to be Lakers basketball. Davis has it at the left baseline. Davis lost control. The ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say that Miami forces a Lakers turnover here, so it's going to be Heat basketball with 7:20. Cipriana, hello here for stopping by. All the new people, really appreciate it for stopping on board. Dennis, welcome in here from Miami. Glad to have you in the channel. Jacob, what's good here? So 7 minutes left to go. Miami went inside, could not get the bucket though. Gets rebound with the Lakers. Lakers left baseline dribble. LeBron puts it up off the side of the backboard. He gets bumped and falls. LeBron's gonna go to the free throw line, shoot 2. I believe there's a way on Twitter. I've got a Twitter and I've also got I've got a Discord as well. So I put both of those in the description. If you want to do it on either Discord or Twitter, feel free to message me, Ken, if you'd be interested. 7 minutes left to go. First free throw. LeBron at the line as it rattles out. No good. He missed it. What's good, Stephen Green? Welcome in here from the Bahamas. Thanks so much, Killer Kid. Appreciate it, man. If the Discord for some reason, because sometimes the link doesn't work for the invite, like sometimes it only lasts like a couple weeks, just let me know, Ken, and then hopefully we'll be able to get like another link in there. Sometimes it's weird. Like I'll have access to the link here, but it won't show on like another person's profile for some reason. LeBron hits his second free throw at the line. It's 16-9. 6:50 left to go first quarter. Heat with the basketball. Hands over to Robinson. Robinson at the top of the key takes the 3. No good. Hit the front rim. And he gets rebound with the Lakers here. The Lakers have it with 6:40 left to go. LeBron has it the right elbow. Moves back to the top of the key. Green. Green dribble drive inside. Dish out to the right baseline to the hands here. Anthony Davis. He's guarded by Iguodala. Davis has it. Moves it back over to the top. Green shot fake. Dribbles now at the right elbow. Pass over to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Davis dribbles around the perimeter. AD. Moves it back over to Green. 3 in the shot clock. Green, as he dribbles, he's going to force one up. That one's up. No good. Not a good look. Great defense by the Heat. He's going to get rebound by Miami here with 6:15. Heat's going to take a 3. Robinson from the outside. That one off the top of the backboard. No good. A rebound back to the Lakers here. LA basketball. As we approach the 6-minute mark left to go first quarter. LeBron moves over to KCP. Passes over into the hands of Davis now. Davis has the left baseline guarded by Iguodala. Davis with the ball. Backs his way in there. AD underneath. He's going to try to pass it. He passes it to the wrong player. Intercepted underneath by Myers Leonard. As the Heat's going to have the basketball here with 5:50 left to go. They push up the court. Right corner 3. Robinson takes it. Looking for the fall. Couldn't get one though. As the ball is going to get rebounded by the Lakers. We have gone a lot without either foul or timeouts. That's a lost basketball. LeBron looking for the foul. They're going to say no. Heat's going to take it up the court. They got a 3-on-2. Hero over to Robinson. Lob over to the top to Butler. Ball gets tipped, but it goes back over to Robinson around the perimeter. Duncan Robinson. Dribbles. He's going to take the jumper to left elbow. Robinson gets fouled, and finally a whistle here as the clock will start with 5:26. Cameron, welcome in here for being a part of the channel. Appreciate you here for stopping on by once again. Thanks so much, man. Harry, welcome on the channel, going out for the Heat tonight in this one. Wilson's going for the Lakers from the Philippines. Glad to have you guys on board here out in the Philippines. Hey, we got Alexandra back again. Hope all is well, Alex. Says Alex going out for the Heat out in this one. Vaughn puts out he might not go back to in-person school until January. Wow. Yeah, you're out in California. Over here in Massachusetts, we're doing like phased reopening in my town, but a lot of the towns around us have already like reopened or so. And other towns do like hybrid model, like half remote, half online, or half remote, half in the classroom. Bradley's going to take the Heat out in this one. So for my prediction tonight, I predicted the Lakers in this one. I predicted LA 117-102. Second free throw, Duncan Robinson knocks it down, 18-9 to score. 5:20 left to go first quarter. Robinson with 4 so far. Lakers have it into the hands of Davis. AD is yet to score so far. He's yet to take a shot either. Davis passes around the perimeter, and that's his 3rd turnover of the game. He was looking for one of his teammates, and the Lakers' turnovers are troubling so far in this game. Wow. It's going to go right back over to the Heat. That is turnover number 8 tonight by the Lakers. Heat go inside. They're going to put it up and in for 2. Able to force turnovers right out of the gate here for the Heat, and what a great start for Miami. Kuzma into the game for the first time today, has the basketball for the Lakers. Guarded at the left wing by Robinson, moves it over to Davis. Davis has the left baseline, and AD trying to pass the one back out. He runs over Jimmy Butler in the key. Butler takes the charge, and that is an offensive foul by Davis. And that is turnover number 4 tonight as well by Anthony Davis. Ouch. You go from 2 just monster games by AD to Just a rough start here. 7 minutes, no points, no shots taken, though. He's turned it over 4 times, and he just ran over into the lane. Jimmy Butler took the charge. Hey, what's good, Ice Cold? Welcome onto the channel. Ice Cold predicting the Heat out in this one. As Ice Cold looking for the complete 180 opposite of his profile name right there. So we give him a warm welcome to be here on the channel. Heat now with the basketball. They're going to have Kendrick Nunn, who passed it over on the perimeters, off the fingertips of Jimmy Butler, though, out of bounds. A lot of turnovers in the early stages here. 4:30 left to go first quarter. Lakers have the ball at the left corner. Kuzma takes the jumper. No good off the mark. Rebound Heat. They are cold from the floor right now. Tamae's predicting the Lakers out in this one. Looks like Behind the Arc fan out in Australia. He's projected to go back to school in 2 weeks. Heat go inside as they're going to get bumped and foul. Foul picked up by the Lakers. Clock will stop with 4:15. And 2 free throws coming up the line here by Miami. Who do I think is going to win the national championship for college basketball? Early prediction right now, Harry would be Baylor. So I would take the Baylor Bears. I'm probably going to predict Baylor against Iowa in the final there, if I had to say a prediction from early prediction. Alex puts out here, looks like early schooling in 2 days a week here in Alaska. First free throw at the line, Heat knocks it down, 21-9 to score. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's good that they're going safe for the flight over to Kansas City there. Vegas puts out, so we heard Patriots going to have 20 players on one plane that had contact with Cam Newton. Everybody else is going to go on a different plane. That's good that they're flying those players separately. Hey, what's good, Sammy's going out for the Lakers out in this one. Hey, no problem, McNuggets. Glad to have you on the channel whenever possible here. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. He's got school in the morning here. Of course, best of luck going back to school there. And if it isn't sweet, make sure to he'll be here for the weekend. Appreciate it, man. Anytime you want to come back, feel free. That's why this channel's up here. 22-9 to score. 4 minutes left to go. Both of the free throws go down at the line. LeBron back into the game. Has it left baseline. LeBron guarded here by Iguodala. Moves it back out to left wing. Going to take a three from outside. Rondo, no good off the mark. Rebound, Hero. The Lakers are just stone cold shooting the basketball recently in this one. Hero has it the left wing. Guarded by Markieff Morris. Moves out to the top of Olynyk. Hands it over now to Kendrick Nunn. Slides it over to the right wing into the hands of Solomon Hill. Going with different players right now into this game. Olynyk pass over to the cutter. Hero. A right-handed hook shot to Keith Allen's no good off the mark. Rebound back over to the Lakers here. LA with the ball. 3.5 left to go. Inside. LeBron looking for the fall. It's going to be a late fall call. Looks like clock will stop with 3:28. As LeBron will go to the free throw line. Shoot 2. And D behind the arc fan. Do or die here for the Heat out in this one. Yeah, indeed. Totally agree, Al. Tyler Hero needs the ball out in this one. He needs to go off for 20+. Him and Kendrick Nunn as well. And Duncan Robinson, too. Needs to have, like, a strong game. What's good, Marek? Welcome onto the channel. Marek liking the Lakers out in this one. Romel's liking the Heat to take this one to force the series 2-1. Hey, Christian here. Big FSU fan. Glad to have you on the channel. I actually have covered Florida State basketball quite a bit. It would have been really interesting to see just how far Florida State would have made it last season. I had them like for like a deep run in the tournament last year, but hopefully I'll be able to cover some more FSU games this year. I'm predicting they're going to be a top 25 team. They're going to be back once again, and I bet a lot of analysts sleeping on them. I have them more as like a top 15 team in my opinion right now. 22-10 to score as the Lakers get the steal. LeBron tries to go coast to coast once again. He gets bumped and fouled. Foul picked up here by Solomon Hill. Clock will stop with 3:08. Thanks so much, Jack. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, Vegas puts out, doesn't know why Patriots Chiefs playing tomorrow. I think the reason why is because they tested the rest of the players for the Patriots and the Chiefs, and all of them turned to be back negative. So if the players just keep on testing negative like the Minnesota Vikings did when they took on Tennessee this past week, it leads me to believe that Cam Newton must have tested positive with other people away from the team that he was like in contact with. LeBron hits both of them at the line, 22-12. So I heard that he was doing something like some type of video shoot or something like that for Cam Newton that he was doing for I think like a vlog or a channel. I know he has a personal YouTube channel that he does stuff. I saw one of his video trailers too. It was pretty cool. I think it was like 68 Nights that it was titled for Cam Newton. But I was hearing something on the radio that he was having some like personal video shoot a couple of days ago. So I wonder if like if that was like the case, that like maybe he came into contact with somebody over through like the video shoot away from the football team. Because from what I was hearing per reports is that Cam Newton had actually been like really cautious with the virus and everything. He had been cautious with his surroundings. Hey, what's good, Ariel? Welcome onto the channel. So Ariel just tuned in. Yeah, Anthony Davis with 4 turnovers. Had a lot of passes that's been stolen in there. He's just looking for teammates whenever he's tried to back his way inside. And he had one pass that he just flung out of bounds where he just missed his mark and nobody was there. Another one that he tried to go and pass inside. He got intercepted. He's got 4 turnovers right now. Also got an offensive foul. He ran over Jimmy Butler into the lane. So he is in quite a bit of foul trouble with 2 fouls picked up so far by Anthony Davis. LeBron leads the Lakers in scoring. He's got 8 points, 4 points by Dwight Howard with 2 early buckets. He got the first bucket 10 seconds into this game off a LeBron assist. Off an alley-oop pass by LeBron as Dwight Howard drew it down. And then for the Heat, leading scorers tonight, 6 points by Jimmy Butler. And then 5 points by Myers Leonard. Perfect 2 for 2. Looking good so far in this one. He had a pretty good turnaround hook shot in the key. 4 points by Duncan Robinson. And then 3 by Jay Crowder, 2 by Hero, and 2 by Kelly Olynyk so far. Of course, turnovers are a huge problem so far for the Lakers out of this game. They've turned over the basketball 9 times, and we're still in the first quarter with 3 minutes left to go as we're on a timeout. Hey, what's good, Stoney? Welcome in here for stopping by. Canal P, welcome onto the channel here as well. What's good, Eric? Glad to have you on board, man. Once again. Still a lot of time left to go in the game, indeed. Welcome in here, Troy. Appreciate it, man, for being a part here once again. If you guys are new to the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified here about future live streams, I cover play-by-play basketball games from the NBA over to college basketball, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball. I'm going to post in right here since we're on the timeout. I also started off a merchandise site over a month ago here. Feel free to check out the Behind the Arc Basketball merch. That would happen to be short sleeve and long sleeve shirts. We also have some pretty cool looking sweatshirts over there on the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site if anybody's interested. Also, take a look at the iPhone cases, pillow stickers, some pretty cool stuff over there if anybody's a big fan of this channel, really digging this and being a part of these streams. My favorite NBA team's the Celtics, by the way, Badger. So I'm from Massachusetts. I'm a big Celtics fan, big Patriots fan for the NFL as well, and Red Sox and Bruins. Hey, we got a dono, my man PJTV. You're the man, brother. Thanks so much for the 24 from the Philippines. You guys from the Philippines are absolutely awesome. Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it here, brother. What's good, Cedric? Welcome onto the channel, man, for stopping on by. So we're going to get right back into it. 22-12 the score, 10-point game. Yeah, I would probably say yes to that, Harry, because I don't know if, like, I don't know the whole thing with, like, the Zion Williamson thing at Duke or so, but, like, all the things were behind the scenes, but I feel like he might have been, like, a part of that or so I would say it's best to move on for that. I do not cover soccer here. Soccer, I'm from the U.S. Soccer's, like, not big over here compared to, like, international. I know it's, like, huge out in the international, especially over in Europe and South America. Alright, we're going to get right back into this one. It's going to be Heat that had the basketball. Miami took the jumpers. No good off the mark. Also went out of bounds, so the Lakers will have it right back. LA here with the ball. 2:40 left to go first quarter, and they've only got 12 points on the board. Still a lot of game left to go. 22-12. 2.5 remaining. Lakers have it top of the key into the hands of Rondo. Rondo with the ball, dribbles to the right elbow, moves over to Caruso, first time in the game at the right corner, pass over to Markieff Morris. Morris, top of the key, dishes out to the left corner. Kuzma takes a 3, knocks it down. Kyle Kuzma from outside is a 7-point game, 22-15. Hey, what's good, Steven? Welcome in, man, for stopping on by. You must be excited. Big win today for the Saints there. Heat have the basketball at the left elbow. They move it back to the top. Kendrick Nunn will take a three. It's no good. Solomon Hill with the offensive rebound. Pass over to Iguodala. Before that, though, a foul. Looks like it's going to be called by the Lakers here. Clock will stop with 2:02. Yep, we know what Vaughn enjoys during his Zoom meetings. There he puts out I Should Do Soccer, which he enjoys watching whatever he can get there, whether it's the Serie A or the Bundesliga there during his, of course, Zoom meetings he's got for school. So we're right back into it. Turnaround jumper. Butler knocks it down for 2 for the Heat. It's a 9-point game. Miami just coming out. They are playing desperate. They are playing hungry here in this game number 3 tonight. Lakers with the basketball. Burst the speed. Aranjo had it inside. Moves it back over to Caruso. Puts it into the hands here. Kuzma takes the 3 straight away. Kuzma no good off the mark. Rebounds. Goes right back over to the Heat. LeBron and AD. Right, LeBron's into the game once again. It's AD who's currently sitting on the benches. The 5 on the court right now for the Lakers look like this. LeBron, Caruso, Kuzma, Rondo, and Markieff Morris. That's a left corner 3 taken. Iguodala no good off the mark, and the Heat miss it. Rebound Lakers. Lakers now with the ball. Top of the key, Rondo. Dribbles now towards the right elbow, guarded by Iguodala. Rondo passes over now to LeBron. LeBron moves it over to Caruso. Passes over to the left corner, Markieff Morris. Gonna take a 3 over Olynyk. Knocks it down. 24-18. We got 1 minute left to play here, first quarter. Heat now with the basketball. They have it at the right wing into the hands of Butler. Butler backs his way here. Hands over to Olynyk. Olynyk's going to put up the jumper. Looks like contact and the foul. The foul is going to be picked up by Kuzma here for the Lakers. Clock will stop with 54 seconds. Hey, what's good, Jay Thin? Welcome onto the channel. He's going for AD here in this one. AD through 2 games. He is looking on to be on track here to the NBA Finals MVP. So let's welcome onto the channel so far. Still a lot of game left to go here. Hey, Romel, welcome on the channel here. We have a couple Romels here out on board. We got Romel SM as well. First time seeing me without a cap here. Yeah, it's my 3rd straight game that I just had no cap on for this one. Alright, so 54 seconds left to go. Also, we take a look now. The Heat's in the bonus as well. First free throw up and good. So, welcoming Peyton here onto the channel. So, the bonus means if a team picks up 5 fouls or more in 1 quarter, that means that the offensive team, so say if it's a defensive foul, if the defense picks up 5 fouls or more in 1 quarter, if a defensive foul happens, say if it's like a reach-in foul or like a bump type of foul or something like that, the team that had the possession with the basketball, the offensive team, will be the team that goes to the free throw line and shoots 2 free throws. So that's what the bonus means there. So whenever a defensive team with 5 or more fouls in the quarter picks up a foul, it does not have to be a shooting type of foul. So it can be like a reach-in foul or like a push type of foul there on the team that has the basketball, the offensive team. Then the offense goes to the free throw line and shoots 2. Derrick Jones Jr. is not playing right now, so he is not in the game. For the Heat currently is Tyler Hero, Kendrick Nunn, Jimmy Butler, Iguodala, and Kelly Olynyk. So Lakers here, they also got fouled. Lakers going to go to the free throw line. As the first one's no good, Markieff Morris will have a second shot, and that one's going to be up and good. So it's actually, yeah, Heat hit their last free throw as well. So it's 26-20. 30 seconds left to go first quarter. Heat now with the basketball, top of the key. Moves over to the left baseline. Butler with the basketball. Butler now makes his way into the key. Turnaround jumper. Takes it. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound back over to the Lakers here. 16 seconds left to go. The Lakers ball into the hands of Rondo. Lakers will have 1 shot left to go before the halftime buzzer. LeBron here has it here at the top of the key. 8 seconds remaining. LeBron now with the ball. Pass over to Caruso. Moves it back over to Morris. Moves it back over to LeBron here. LeBron shot fake. Drives inside. Dishes out to the right corner. The Kuzma shot at the buzzer. Got it. Kyle Kuzma right there. That's the right corner 3. LeBron James credited with assist. Great passing, great timing, and a shot there by Kuzma. And we end the first quarter. The Lakers are down, winning 3 in this one. Big time shot there by Kyle Kuzma as the Heat came unloaded, loaded the box underneath to guard LeBron James because they thought that LeBron would take that one right to the hole, lay it up and in. No, of course, King James, great vision, dishes it out to the right corner. Kyle Kuzma all alone, knocks it down as he took the 3 and made the 3. So right now we just ended the first quarter, going to the second quarter just a moment. Hey, what's good here? Jack back out in the chat here. Appreciate Jack for stopping on by. Michael here, welcome in from the Philippines. Who do you think's going to win this game? I predicted Lakers in this one tonight. 117-102 I predicted Lakers in this one. Who did I got in this series? I predicted Lakers as well. I initially predicted Lakers in 6 to start off this series, but that was considering Bam and Dragic with the two of them. That was before the series has started. Of course, Goran Dragic, Bam Adebayo not playing today once again, as they're really missing them, but the Heat doing so well so far in this game without Bam and Dragic. Yeah, LeBron's moved up. Anta's putting out here to the playoff assist mark, number 2 all-time, and also in NBA Finals field goals as well. Also number 6 all-time in NBA Finals blocks. Always breaking records there for LeBron. What a comeback indeed for the Lakers, as they were just having no signs early on in this game. Too many turnovers, and they were down by 13 points early on. That was the largest lead for the Heat. They were up by 13 at one point. And man, the Lakers just coming right back, and they shot the ball poorly on from the floor a couple minutes ago. They boosted that percentage at the end of the first quarter to 54%, though. Lakers, though, able to out-rebound the Heat once again, +4 on the boards, 10-6 in the early on in this mark. But the difference in this game early on was the turnovers. Lakers with 10 turnovers. Anthony Davis sat on the bench for the remaining of that first quarter. Davis had uncharacteristic 4 turnovers. LeBron with 4 turnovers. But Lakers, whenever you needed the most, great comeback there to draw winning 3. Hey, what's good, Stoney Jackson? Welcome to the channel. Will he retire this year? If Danny's pointing out to LeBron here, that would be a no. LeBron's not retiring this year. I predict at least 3 more years out of LeBron, and my prediction there. Tonus, welcome onto the channel. Let's go Lakers for this one. Savart, what's good, man? Appreciate for stopping on by. T-Sack Man, welcome on the channel. He's a Bucks fan here. He's predicting that he wants the Heat to win in this one. Do I see a sweep? I think it's very well possible, Peyton, now that Dragic and Adebayo is out. The real one that they're missing is Bam there for the Heat. So I think it's really possible now that the Lakers could take it in a sweep. What's good, Donnie Lopez? Welcome to the channel. Let's go Lakers. Mahmoud out from Nigeria. Glad to have you on board once again. Emmanuel here for stopping by. MVP pick. I would take Anthony Davis right now through based on the first 2 games. AD just absolutely balling out, combining for 60+. I would definitely take AD right now for my early NBA Finals pick. What's good, my man Mikey? Appreciate it, brother, for stopping on by here. Landon the Lit out on the channel is going out Heat for this one. Noyon's going out Lakers, and Emmanuel from the Philippines. Glad to have you guys on board once again. 26-23. We're going to start off the second quarter here. If you guys are new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. JDR, what's good here from Canada, man? Glad to have you on board. 11:40 left to go second quarter. It's going to be Heat basketball. They go right to left in the court. So the Heat have it, right baseline dribble. Jimmy Butler tried to go in for a layup there. Wasn't even close to the rim. Just floated up. Got intercepted by the Lakers off the steal. Lakers will take a 3 from the perimeter. Markieff Morris knocks it down. He's muddy. This game's tied up at 26. Hey, what's good, my man? Little man, no sports, brother. Hope all is well, dude. No problem, man, that you haven't been around much. Hope all is well and going on school this year, man. He's been focused on school and making the basketball team. Glad to hear that. That is awesome, dude. And he's barely on his phone, but yes, I'm doing well, and hopefully all is doing well, man. Glad to have you on board here whenever you have a chance, brother. And, of course, best of luck for school this year. As the Heat, they're going to cut. They go to the basket. They jam it down with a two-handed flush. 28-26. 10:50 left to go second quarter. Lakers now the basketball top of the key. Markieff Morris moves into the hands of Rondo. Back over to LeBron now. So they will pass over around the perimeter. Kuzma to Caruso. Slides over to LeBron. Pass over to the top here to Morris. Morris will take a 3 straight away. No good off the mark. Olynyk gets the rebound. Joey, what's good here for stopping on board, man? Bam is not playing tonight, so Bam and Dragic are both out tonight for game number 3. So Vino, welcome on the channel as well. And Josephine going out for the Heat in this one. 10:20 left to go, second quarter, 28-26. Yeah, low-scoring game between these two teams as a Heat taking open 3. Tyler Hero, no good. He was open on the pull-up jumper as it hit the front rim, bounced to the back rim, and went out of the rim and out. Right there, as the Lakers get the rebound, they're going to take it up the court. They lay it up and in, and the Lakers get fouled as well. So LA going to go to the free throw line here and shoot the and one coming up as that is Kyle Kuzma. Took it inside, working on Iguodala. As Iguodala picked up the blocking foul, Kuzma made a shot, and he'll go to the line and shoot 1. Hey, what's good, Jesse? Welcome in for stopping on by, man. Danny J puts out if Anthony Davis wins the Finals MVP. Puts out Kentucky will win the college basketball championship for this year. Yeah, we have quite a bit of Kentucky fans out on the channel. By the way, I cover college basketball quite a bit, and Kentucky was, I believe, the most covered team that I covered last year for college basketball. I had so many Kentucky fans on my stream. So if any of you guys are new here and a Kentucky fan, I'd love to have you guys throughout this channel. Make sure to ring that notification bell. That would help out a ton if you'd ever like to come back for some college streams. 29-28 to score. Turnaround jumper, no good in the key by Olynyk. As the Lakers have the basketball, tried to go in transition. Missed the layup, though, off the back rim. Rebound Heat. Butler drives inside, dishes out to the left wing. Going to take a 3. Crowder, no good off the mark. Rattled out. Rebound Lakers. 9:30 left to go. Do I think it's going to be a sweep here? I predict that there's a good chance that it's going to be a sweep, Steven. With the injuries to Dragic and Bam, I predict right now, after they went down, I predict it's going to be more of like a better chance that I wouldn't be shocked if the Lakers sweep them in 4. Yeah, Loman No Sports hasn't watched the game of the series, but he's probably going to say Lakers going to get this done in 4 here. Yeah, so there's no Bam Adebayo and also Goran Dragic. Both are out of this game due to injuries. They did not play in game number 2, and they were missing them so much in that game number 2. Lakers now, they're up by 1 to get the basketball. Kuzma, pass over right corner, going to take a 3. Markieff Morris, no good off the mark. Both of these teams going cold recently to start off the second quarter. Rebound Heat. Miami has it, top of the key, 9 minutes left to go. So they're going to pass inside. Off to the cut right there, as that is Jay Crowder, lays it up and in. And the Heat going to take the lead now with 9 minutes remaining, 30-29. Frank Vogel will call another timeout here for the Lakers. So Anthony Davis was on the bench throughout, so he was on the bench throughout the start there, the second quarter, as he picked up 2 early fouls in this game right now for AD, so he is on the bench. We're going to go to another timeout, 30-29 to score. LeBron leads the way with 8 points tonight. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 points by Dwight Howard. And the bench has helped out a ton here for the Lakers, especially Kuzma, Markieff Morris, Kyle Kuzma. 9 points so far in this one. Markieff Morris with 8 points, and both these players are 2 for 4 from the perimeter tonight by Morris and Kuzma, helping out a big way, stepping up off the bench tonight for the Lakers when Anthony Davis is yet to take a shot and yet to score in this game. So Davis has only played 8 minutes tonight, got into early foul trouble with 2 quick fouls, and he has 0 points so far off of 4 turnovers. Of course, there's a whole second half that's going to be played. Very low-scoring game. And if Davis comes into this game, it's going to be tough for the Heat to try to contain him like game number 1 and game number 2. For the Heat, though, leading scorers tonight, Jimmy Butler, he's got 8 points so far. After that, 5 by Jay Crowder. Myers Leather with 5, but Tyler Hero just struggling mightily from the floor here. Hero's only 1 for 8 tonight, as they just basically need a big game from Hero, a big game from Nunn, a big game from Duncan Robinson, who is struggling as well. 1 for 4 shooting. He's only got 4 points so far, and he is just struggling in a huge way. He is only 2 for 15 from the perimeter. In the NBA Finals here for Duncan Robinson, he is only 2 for 15 shooting from the outside so far in the playoffs. For a sharp shooter, 3-point shooter. Hey, thanks so much, Tim Robinson. Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by. Celeste here, welcome in, going for the Lakers. Danny J, thanks so much for the sub, brother. Really appreciate it. Brock, welcome back on from the Bahamas here. So, like in Lakers, just too strong in this one. Yeah, I would definitely say so, too. Especially with the 2 injuries. This would be a much closer series, in my opinion, if they had would have had a healthy Bam and a healthy Dragic for these games. Hey, welcome in, Elmer, once again here. Glad to have you on board from the Philippines. You guys are awesome, like always, for stopping them by from the Philippines. Behind the Arc fan puts out, like he said in game number 2 there, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Kendrick Nunn going to have to step up, average a combined 60 points at least, yes. So, Jimmy Butler's the one that will carry the Heat. It's Hero and Nunn. These two players got to play, like, in order to beat the Lakers here, they got to, both of them, Nunn and Hero, got to go off for 20 plus here. Jimmy Butler, that is including Jimmy Butler, if he is doing his thing, which he has been doing, being the leading scorer for the Heat throughout these games here at the NBA Finals. And then also Duncan Robinson is the one. If Duncan Robinson can just channel his inner sharp shooter that he had been able to do in other series against the Pacers, against the Bucks there, in some really clutch games that he had from the perimeter. But once again, it's just Duncan Robinson hasn't been able to show up throughout this series. He's got into early foul trouble, spent a lot of time on the bench, and missed a lot of three-point shots. Lakers are not wearing the Black Mamba jerseys tonight. So the first game they won in the yellow uniforms, second game they won in the Black Mamba jerseys, and today they have the white uniforms on. So they have worn 3 different jerseys for the first 3 games. So they have the white jerseys tonight for the Lakers. Thanks so much, Sam. Appreciate it here, man, for stopping on board, being a part here. You guys are awesome. Swally, welcome onto the channel here if I'm pronouncing that correct. Says we got 30-29 to score. Alright, we're right back into it. 8:45 left to go. Lakers going to take the jumper to left baseline, and that one's up, and that one's good. Anthony Davis gets his first bucket of the game right there as he is back into the game. Perimeter 3 goes down at the left corner. 8:34 left to go. Heat now with the basketball. They're going to take it inside. A lot of contact in the foul, though. Jimmy Butler colliding underneath with Danny Green. Clock will stop with 8:34, and Butler gets fouled. So Jimmy Butler go to the free throw line, shoot 2. What's good, Michael, for stopping on by, man? Got 2 free throws coming up by Butler. First one at the line. That one's up. That one's no good. Missed it. Behind the Arc fan puts out here. Finals for the NBA Finals, completely new dimension compared to the conference finals in second and first round. Totally for sure, man. Second free throw coming up by Butler. That one's up and that one's through. 32-31. It's been a pretty good game so far. 8:30 left to go before halftime. Lob over the top. Anthony Davis takes the alley-oop pass. Throws it down right there with a two-handed flush. The Lakers lead by 3. 8:20 left to go. That is a quick 5 points right there by AD. Heat now with the basketball. Right elbow jumper. They take it. They make it right there for 2 by Kendrick Nunn. Lakers just going to take it up the court once again. They have it into the hands of Rondo. He has it at the left wing. Rondo dribbles left baseline. He's guarded by Kendrick Nunn around the left corner perimeter. Rondo still with the basketball. Nunn's going to pick up a quick foul here. Clock will stop with 8:04. Yeah, I agree too right now, Ian. So I agree with that right now. Anthony Davis by far has been the best player throughout the first 2 games. Alright, so Lakers going to get the ball here on the inbound. So foul picked up by Kendrick Nunn right before that. Lakers will get the inbound. Kuzma, the inbound passer, puts the ball into the hands of Rondo. Pass it back outside to Caruso. Takes the 3 over Olynyk. Knocks it down. Alex Caruso from the perimeter. Lakers extend their lead to 4. 37-33. 7:50 left to go second quarter. Olynyk hands it over to Robinson. Passes back over to Olynyk. He takes the left corner 3. That one's off the mark. No good. Rebound Lakers. LA here with the basketball. 7:46 left to go. Quick fall from behind. It's going to be picked up by the Heat as the clock stops with 7:46 left. Do I think next year's NBA season will be played in the bubble? I will say no there, Harry, because I feel like just this season has been more like loss for the revenue. And it's like, I know like the NBA owners, that's the reason why they pushed it back to January, is because the NBA owners want to start getting fans into the stands, like in some capacity, because that's how they're able to make a good amount of their money is from fans in the stands, like revenue sales, ticket sales, concession concession sales, anything like promotional items, fan shop stuff that they have at the fan shop. 37-30. That's a 3-point shot. 37-36 now as the Heat's going to take one from the left corner, knock it down. 7:15 left to go, second quarter. Lakers had it back. The ball gets turned over as the Heat will have the basketball. They make their move inside now by Miami. Jimmy Butler into the key. He's going to put it up. That's good for two. 38-37. 7 minutes left to go before halftime. Lakers. Kuzma passes out to the right corner. Caruso took the three. Before that, though, it is Kuzma who just ran over Heat defenders. Jay Crowder took the charge. And the Lakers get called with offensive foul. And the Heat will have back the basketball. Why isn't the NBA final on TNT? Because ABC in the U.S. has a contract to broadcast the NBA finals every year. I don't know how long the contract is for, but I know that ABC's had the contract for a while to broadcast the NBA finals. Looks like Dakota's going to be back in the second half. No problem, man. Glad to have you on the channel like always, brother. Kyle Kuzma in quite a bit of foul trouble. He has 3 fouls so far. Heat going to go inside. Jimmy Butler could have just took it to the rack right there, laid it up and in. Instead, he decided to pass. It got intercepted by the Lakers. Lakers going to take the 3. Left corner, no good off the mark. Rebound by Butler here. Butler takes up the court. Big fall from behind by Caldwell Pope on Jimmy Butler. Right at the half-court logo. Clock will stop with 6:43. And the Heat lead by 1. Man, Jimmy Butler could have had an easy bucket right there. The possession before for the Heat, he was just had a clear daylight right out in front of him, and instead of laying that up and in, Jimmy Butler decided to pass it. Anthony Davis wasn't going to try to block that shot right there, it didn't look like. Davis was looking more to go for the charge, and I don't know what Butler was doing right there. So 6:40 left to go. Gainio, what's good here for stopping on board? Mang here, welcome in. Lakers indeed, once again, they went big for this one as we welcome in Ian back on the channel. Kevin Chin, welcome in. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, Vegas puts out, why can't every NBA game be an ABC? Right here. Thanks so much, Cameron. You guys are awesome here. 6:40 left to go. Heat up by 1, 38-37. It's gonna be the Heat basketball, so Miami has it. Into the hands of Butler, takes it inside. Butler floats it up, shot gets denied. It's going to go out of bounds. Clock will stop with 6:32, but there was a blocking fall associated with it too. So Markieff Morris. Yeah, Markieff Morris was the one. So not a clean block, and Morris picks up the fall, and the Heat will go to line and shoot 2 free throws. Thanks so much, Troy Franco. Welcome in here for stopping on my man as we give him a big warm welcome. Yeah, unfortunate right now to be a Cowboy fan. Ouch. You just get completely owned by the Cleveland Browns today. The 3-1 Cleveland Browns, 49-38. Where's the defense? Where is the defense there? If you got fantasy football players that play against the Dallas Cowboy defense there, if you got like wide receivers against their secondary, just plug them and play them. Like, no matter who the players are, just plug them and play them, and they're bound to just ball out. Because if Baker Mayfield's and the Browns able to put up 49 against that type of team today, no matter what other offenses could do, like Seattle's got the best offense in the NFL, and they were, of course, Tyler Lockett had 3 touchdowns last week. Russell Wilson's been balling out all season long, but had a huge game last week as well. It's just no defense for the Cowboys this year. 6:20 left to go. It was the Heat who went to the free throw line, shot, and made both of the free throws. So 40-37 to score. Lakers, and they take the jumper. That one's no good off the front rim. It gets a rebound back to the Heat here. Butler has a right elbow jumper over Morris. Knocks it down for 2. 42-37. 6:05 left to go. Looks like we're going to go on a timeout here, folks. If you guys are new in the channel, Miami Heat able to pick this one up right now. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub. Ring that notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play here. NBA, also college basketball games on Behind the Arc Basketball. Is the Patriots defending champions? They are not. So, Patriots won. It was back in 2019 that the Patriots last won the Super Bowl. It was actually the Kansas City Chiefs that won it last year. So, Kansas City Chiefs were the 2020 Super Bowl champions for, Super Bowl's in February, so that's why it's 2020 Super Bowl champions. So, Chiefs are the defending champions. Yeah, how about the Buffalo Bills, man, on a steamroll? That game was close throughout Vegas, but at the end of the third quarter into the fourth quarter, dude, Buffalo just took complete control right over. My biggest surprise of the day is Carolina Panthers over to Arizona Cardinals today in the NFL, 31-21. Like Carolina, with all the turnover that they had in the offseason, they happen to be 2-2 right now with no Christian McCaffrey. Like that's pretty darn good there. Without like the best player in the NFL, with Christian McCaffrey out for the next couple of weeks due to injury. And the Carolina Panthers beat the Cardinals by 10 tonight. It was looking like, if you took a look at the Cardinals' schedule 2 weeks ago, you probably would have told yourself, Kyler Murray, this dude's balling out. DeAndre Hopkins is playing at a whole new level here, racking in the cash for Arizona. And they were supposed to go 5-0 during the stretch here. If you took a look, the first 2 games as they went 2-0 to start off the season. They were supposed to beat Detroit last week. On paper, that looked like a very winnable game, and indeed against Carolina, and now they sit at 2-2 instead of 4-0 for Arizona. Hey, what's good, James? Welcome onto the channel, man. Marlboro, appreciate for stopping on by. Indeed, Vegas. Everybody's going to watch out for the Bills. I think it was last week somebody asked me my Super Bowl prediction, and I had predicted Buffalo against Green Bay in the finals. For the Super Bowl. So I like Aaron Rodgers this year in the Packers. If I had to predict, make like a bold prediction or so. Yeah, Ian's a Rams fan. Oh man, they got Washington. Yeah, on paper that's a definite W right there. But I was shocked that game was close against the Giants there, because how pathetic the Giants played against the 49ers last week against basically third stringers. They lost 36-9. But yeah, Washington, that should be on paper another W there if that translates for the LA Rams. Yeah, Raiders keep on fumbling. I hear you, man. There's just unfortunate turnovers for the Raiders. There's costly turnovers that killed them. There was one today against Buffalo that changed the entire momentum of that game. It was the one early last week. It was in the first half against the Patriots, and it was not a fumble. I can tell you guys, I watched the game, and that was not a fumble last week by Josh Jacobs. The refs had said that Josh Jacobs had fumbled the football for the Las Vegas Raiders. That was not a fumble, and they ruled it Patriots ball. Hey, what's good, Willie? Appreciate you here for stopping by, man. Thanks so much all for being a part here on the channel. Right now on the timeout, we're going to get right back into it. Jimmy Butler looking good for the Heat. He's got 15 so far in this one. Looks like Bradley's going to become a Bears fan now. Allen Robinson, one of his favorite wideouts. David Montgomery is a stud. I've always been big into Tariq Cohen. Tariq Cohen, the little guy. He made the Pro Bowl a couple of years ago, and he's a speedster. Heat are on a 9-zip run the last minute and a half. It's going to be Lakers basketball. We got 6 minutes left to go. Top of the key. LeBron moves over to the left corner perimeter. It's Rondo. Pass over to the right corner. Markieff Morris takes a 3 off the mark. No good. A rebound, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy doing everything to help out the Heat in this game tonight. 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals as well by Jimmy Buckets tonight in this one. 5:40 left to go. Crowder takes a 3. Top of the key off the mark. Contested by Markieff Morris. Rebound, Lakers. Lakers now with the basketball. 5.5 left to go. Rondo moves it over to Markieff Morris. Back over to LeBron. Pass over to Davis here. Davis with the ball. He's going to run right over Olynyk here. Kelly Olynyk takes the charge, and Anthony Davis picks up his 3rd foul of the game right now. He's in foul trouble. Ouch. 42-37 still. 5:28 remaining as Anthony Davis picks up his 5th turnover of the game. He had the ball at the left wing, and then he just elbowed. Or it was more like a left shoulder he put right into Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk right there to take the charge. And the ball go right back over to the Heat. That is the 3rd foul picked up tonight by AD. Heat now with the basketball. Top of the key into the hands of Butler. Hands it over now. As that is Nunn. Takes the jumper. Top of the free throw circle. Kendrick Nunn knocks it down. It's a 7-point lead here for the Heat. 5 minutes as we approach that mark remaining. Rondo moves over to J.R. Smith. The Lakers going in a little bit of a different lineup right now with J.R. Smith into the game. Has it top of the key. Smith now dribbles. Bounce pass back to Morris. Morris has it. Spin move inside. Morris goes left hand. No good. LeBron tried to get the rebound. Got blocked right there by the Heat, though. Kendrick Nunn coming up with a block by the little guy. Lost control of the basketball, though, as he is down as well. Lakers going to get the steal. Lakers pass up the court. They got numbers. They're going to stay back, though, with it. Rondo moves over to the right corner into the hands of Morris. Pass over LeBron. Inside, LeBron puts it up. He gets it with a strength right there. Up and in off the backboard for 2 by LeBron James. And the Lakers will go and shoot the and one here with LeBron at the free throw line. 44-39. Clock will stop with 4:33 left to go. Yeah, I would agree there behind the arc fan. That's really disrespectful with that. Oof. Yeah, Kuzma hasn't been as bad in my opinion as Danny Green with the bricks this year. The free throw is good at the line by LeBron. 44-40 to score. Yeah, me too. Kamara is such a great player, Dennis. As Eric Spoelstra will take a timeout. 44-40. It's been a great game so far tonight between these two teams. That's awesome. Bradley's uncle is a Bears fan as well. Vegas puts out, we could see Josh Allen versus Brady in the Super Bowl. And he knows he wants to see that right there. That would be a nice classic quarterback meeting from the past couple of years there. Romel, what's good here for stopping by? Yeah, Miami coming into this game. Jimmy Butler, the reason why the Heat are on top in this game. Jimmy Butler able to lead this team in scoring, rebounds, and assists right now, and steals as well. When you lead in 4 statistical categories, things are looking good right now. Yeah, if we ever hit 1K likes in the stream, guys, I'll go no slow mode for you guys here. So if you haven't already done so, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well. Jimmy Butler, leading scorer tonight for the Heat. He's got 15 points. Along with 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, all leading those categories, all 4 of those categories for the Heat tonight. Shooting the ball great from the floor, 6 for 8 right now by Jimmy Butler. Right behind him, 8 points by Jay Crowder. He is 2 for 4 from the outside. 5 points by Myers Leonard. Even though Tyler Hero has been struggling, only 1 for 8 from the floor in this one with only 2 points. Still Miami Heat leading this game. Reason why, Anthony Davis in a lot of foul trouble. AD picked up his 3rd foul. So he's only got 5 points tonight. LeBron's got 11 points, but turnovers proved costly in the early stages of this one. Lakers have turned it over 14 times tonight. Hey, barbecue chicken, welcome in here for stopping by. That sounds good, man. Have some barbecue chicken. We're right back into it. 4:20 left to go. This game's over on ABC, so if you're from the U.S. here, you can get this game over on ABC. He have the ball. Butler has it underneath. Jimmy Butler tried to pass it. Ball got blocked out of bounds, but it's going to go off of Butler out of bounds. So Markieff Morris working on, he was guarding Butler right there at the baseline. Butler tried to pass it. Morris blocked it. Went off of Jimmy Butler at the baseline out of bounds. So Lakers will have the basketball right back here. 4 minutes as we approach that mark remaining. As LeBron will pass it inside. Markieff Morris throws it down with a two-handed flush. As a 2-point game. Hey, what's good, Alan? Welcome in here from Australia. Appreciate for stopping by. Jugdot, welcome in here as we give a big warm welcome out to Jugdot. Top of the key 3. Duncan Robinson, the sharpshooter, knocks the triple down right there for the Heat, and Miami's up by 5. Been a great game so far tonight. 3:40 left to go. Miami's playing desperate. Robinson now with 7. His first made 3-point shot of the game. Caruso takes it inside. Looks like a blocking foul. Picked up from behind by Miami. Clock will stop with 3:35 left to go. Yeah, Duncan Robinson was looking for a foul too. He landed in the landing zone right there. LeBron and got knocked down. Refs didn't call a foul though on LeBron for that, as Duncan Robinson cut around the perimeter and was able to get a handoff with the basketball and take the 3 from straight away. So Lakers coming up at the line, 2 shooting for 2 shots at the free throw line by Caruso. First one's up, first one's good. It's 47-43 to score. Conrado Batto, welcome on the channel here. So he's going Lakers out in this one tonight. If you guys are new to the channel, spike the thumbs up. Hit the like if you're really digging this channel here. That helps out on YouTube a ton with people finding the stream. Hit the subscribe and ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified about future live streams here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Second free throw. Knocks it down at the line by Caruso. 3-point game. It's going to be Heat basketball. They're going to take the jumper too strong off the back rim to get the offensive rebounds. Jay Crowder, though, where are you passing it to, bud? Turnover by the Heat as Jay Crowder tried to go behind the back pass around the perimeter, but nobody was there. Invisible person went out of bounds. Lakers will have it right back. LeBron drives inside, goes into the lane, lays it up and in for 2 right there by King James. It's a 1-point game. 3 minutes as we approach that mark left remaining. LeBron tonight, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Miami now with the basketball. Crowder turns the quarter, goes inside. Jay Crowder lays it up and in for 2. Been a great game to call tonight. Back and forth, here we go. Hey, we hit 1K on the chat here. You guys are awesome. Let's get that 1K down the chat below here, folks. Caruso has it, dribbles left baseline, moves over to the right corner. J.R. Smith takes the 3, missed it though off the mark. Rebound back over to the Heat. Miami here with the ball. Feel free to let me know who you guys got here in the chat below, folks. 2:25 left remaining, 49-46. The Lakers with the ball now as the Heat just missed a jumper. Lakers have it at the right wing, moves it back to the left wing perimeter. Into the hands of J.R. Smith, top of the key. Smith dribbles, pass over to the left corner, going to take a 3, KCP. That one off the side of the backboard, no good. The rebound back over to the Heat. Michael Bell, it's good here from Australia. Appreciate it for stopping by. My man behind the arc fan, also from Australia as well. Here's the Heat's going to go inside, lays it up and in for 2 by Jimmy Butler, as he is just having a great game tonight with under 2 minutes left to go. He puts out, thinks I made a mistake in the description. It's supposed to say 8:15 Eastern time. No, I actually started out at 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. So it's 8:42 right now where I am. So this game started at 8:15. Or, I mean, no, this game started at 7:15 for my stream. So right now it's 8:42. Minute 39 left to go here, folks, in this one. What's good, LCO? Welcome to the channel. He's going Lakers out in this one. What's good, KPJP? Welcome back on board here. Once again, Perry Paz out in the Philippines. Kevin's going Lakers all the way. Giovanni liking the Heat out in this one. Jimmy Butler saving the Heat tonight. That's why Miami's up on top. Jimmy Butler tonight in this game, 17.6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, doing everything possible to put this team right on his back tonight. It's a 5-point game. 51-46. Lakers were fouled. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up at the line by Caruso. First shot's up. First shot's good. Second free throw here at the line by Caruso. This one is up and knocks it down as well. 3-point game. Jeffrey here going for the Heat. Callista's World of Fun. Welcome on board here. Caruso with 13 points off the bench tonight. Pretty good showing by him in the first half. Heat now. They're up by 3. Top of the key. Into the hands of Hero. Moves over to Iguodala. Passes inside over to Jimmy Butler. Gets around Caruso. Lays it up and in for 2 more by Jimmy Butler. He has got 19 tonight. Great move underneath by Jimmy Butler working on Caruso. Minute 10 left to go before halftime. 11 points this quarter by Butler with 19 total. Rondo moves into the hands of LeBron here. LeBron at the top of the key, guarded by Butler. Approaching 1 minute left to go. 8 on the shot clock. LeBron dribbles towards his right. Gets around Robinson. He's open. Takes the 3. King James knocks it down right there from the perimeter. It's a 2-point game here, folks, with a minute left to go. Heat now with the basketball. They're going to take a 3. Solomon Hill. Oh, man. 44 hits it for the Heat right there from the outside. Miami up by 5 here. The shots dropping tonight. 45 seconds left to go. Lakers now with the ball. Top of the key, into the hands of Rondo. Moves over to LeBron once again, guarded by Duncan Robinson. 28-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Game clock down to 33. Shot clock down to 6, gonna take the 3, knocks it down, right wing J.R. Smith. He is on the border right there for the Lakers as he hits the 3. 25 seconds left to go. 7-second differential. Shot clock and game clock. Heat with the basketball. Shot clock down to 14. Game clock down to 21 seconds. Hero dribbles now left elbow. He gets bumped and fouled. Clock will stop with 17 seconds. Jimmy Butler indeed on fire in this one. Mac with a K. Alexis. Welcome on board here once again from San Diego. Back in the building here. Dennis puts out, he knows that I have Hannaford Brothers. Yes, we have one right down my street. And where I am. Do I have Aldi? We have Aldi a couple towns below me. We have Aldi, but not like 10-15 minutes away, but we have Aldi I think like 25-30 minutes away. We got an Aldi around. So we have a couple Aldis around in the area. Our main grocery store is over here though. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way. It's Hannaford, which Hannaford is basically huge in Maine. Maine and New Hampshire as well for Hannaford. But we have Hannaford, Shaw's, and Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop's the big one in Rhode Island and Connecticut. 17 seconds remaining. First free throw. It's good at the line by Miami. It's a 3-point game. Second free throw. That one's up. That one's good. 58-54 to score. Hey, what's good, Ira? Appreciate you here for stopping by. Steven, and welcome onto the channel here. Puts out Georgetown, Miami, getting a lot of basketball recruits. That's good for them. And I heard Alabama get a really good point guard for next year. That's like a top 15 recruit. LeBron gonna take a right corner three off the mark, no good. Tipped up at the horn, couldn't get it to fall. And we end the first half of this one. Scores 58 to 54. It's a good game so far between these two teams. Miami here, Jimmy Butler. A reason why the Heat are on top here, and they've been able to get AD into foul trouble in that first half. Davis picking up 3 fouls in the first half. Jimmy Butler staying clean, no fouls. And he's got 19 points along with 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Yep, that is right, Vegas putting out. Yep, I forgot about Market Basket right there. Market Basket's really big over in our area as well. There was something when I went to New York last year. There was like a type of grocery store that was like in New York for some reason, but we didn't get it over in our area. Hey, what's good, Erica? Appreciate you here for stopping by from the Philippines. Thanks so much for watching my channel here. Right now, we're just at a timeout, or at halftime between these two teams currently. Yep, Shaw's Star Market is where my girlfriend lives towards Boston. They've got like a Star Market up over in her area. We don't see like a lot in our area, but that's basically, I think it's owned under the same company as Shaw's there. What's good, Aiza here for stopping on by, looking for the Heat as well as Albert out in this one. Harrison going for the Heat in 6 in this one. Yep, Seabers. I've heard of that. Yeah, Steve puts out majority of 4-star, 5-star recruits have Kansas in their top 5 and never commit to Kansas. I hear you. I hear you, man. Yeah, usually they don't take like the top recruits or so. They usually take like the bottom top 100 recruits and just like develop them or so. They go through like 4 years in the program for the majority of players for Kansas here. And from North Wales, appreciate P. Burrows for stopping them by here from North Wales. D. Wade's got his grocery store chains over here in Delaware and Maryland. They're AC Me here, or Acme. Martins and Aldi. Yeah, we have Aldi over here. Yep, Wegmans is in New York. We have a couple of those, I think, like, not in, like, my area, Mass, but towards, like, the Boston metro area. They have a couple of those for Wegmans. They also have Big Y as well. You know, heading towards, like, Gillette Stadium, they have a couple Big Ys. Trader Joe's is huge. Whole Foods Market is pretty big. There's one on Cape Cod as well. What's good, Unruly Wizzle? Glad to have you in the channel here. Appreciate it out in Jamaica here. I'm trying to remember what that grocery store was. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I went to New York about like a year ago. It was something called Market 32 that they had for like a grocery store chain out there. I think it was like Market 32 by like maybe like by like Price Chopper or something like that. Yeah, it's Market 32 by Price Chopper. Like we went out to, it was around the Albany area last year and we saw that for the first time, and that was just something that we don't have in our area, I guess. So Anthony Davis, he's been in a lot of foul trouble in this game today. He's only got 5 points here. He's only played 11 minutes, so that's why Anthony Davis hasn't received like much attention in this game today. Davis has only taken 2 shots. He's made both of them, but he's only played 11 minutes. Got into early foul trouble, and he has picked up he's only had 5 points and 3 fouls, along with some really bad turnovers, miscues, and a bunch of passes so far, as he's turned it over 5 times. Hey, what's good, Leandro? Welcome to the channel. Going out for the Heat in this one. Demey's going for the Lakers. Publix here, huge in Florida. Dennis puts out here. Will AD come through in the second half? I'm going to say yes there, Ariel. I believe that AD is going to come through in the second half in this one. I think he's going to be the factor in this game down the stretch in this one. Yep, Price Right is in Rhode Island for Vegas here. Yeah, we had a Price Right like not too far away from me, and it closed I think like last month. Yeah, I think they should, Dexter, because they've been working hard throughout the pandemic. Like the essential workers, in my opinion, should be should be able to be given that or so. Eagles up 8-zip. Uh-oh. I get the 49ers defense tonight in fantasy football, so that's not good for me. As it looks like they gave up a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Ouch. I did not expect that to happen. Well, 49ers are banged up, but I mean like an early touchdown like that for Philadelphia with a lot of problems that they have been going through like lately or so for Philly. Yeah, 49ers practice squad, they are just so banged up, man. It's unfortunately banged up. Alright, so right now we're just at halftime between these two teams. Jimmy Butler, the one that's keeping the Heat right in this game tonight. He's got 19 points, helping out the Heat survive in this one. 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Doing everything as much as possible here with Jimmy Butler, trying to bring back Miami here from a 2-0 deficit. As they're by 4 at halftime. We'll see if they can keep on maintaining this throughout. But able to get the Lakers into foul trouble there with Davis. And we take a look, foul numbers right now. Kyle Kuzma has 3 fouls. Anthony Davis picked up 3 fouls. Danny Green and Caldwell Pope with 2. And that's the foul trouble numbers so far there in the first half. Foul trouble numbers for the Heat look like this. 3 fouls picked up off the bench by Kendrick Nunn. And then 2 fouls picked up by Jay Crowder, Duncan Robinson, Kelly Olynyk, and Andre Iguodala with all 2 fouls. Rest of the teams either playing with either 1 or 0 fouls. What's good, Danilo? Welcome in here from Vancouver. Appreciate it for stopping by. Chris the Kid, welcome back on the channel here. He's praying for Miami to get the W out here. Alistair, welcome on board here once again for stopping on board. Let's be respectful to whoever you root for. Let's be respectful to all players, whoever you root for here. Yeah, close game here as we welcome in Richard out in Trinidad and Tobago. Hope all is well here out in the house tonight. Unique Mac liking the Seahawks as they start off the season 4-0 with their electric offense or so. I was shocked that that game was close, though. I thought that they would light up Miami. And Miami actually held their own earlier today for the Dolphins in that game. What's good, Ian? Welcome on the channel here, my man. Appreciate it all for stopping by. You guys are awesome. If you guys enjoy what I do on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well. Heat are hanging in this one as they were heading into this game. Minus 33 in the boards. And in this game, they're only down by 1 rebound so far. So the Heat, much better job clashing the glass in this one. Let's see here. I saw, for Vegas, I saw coffee, and then I saw, before that, that's where he mainly goes food shopping. Yeah, I answered that with a Price Right, and then 49ers practice squad. Yep, I get the 49ers defense in fantasy football there, so got a lot of third stringers out there. Looks like we got Kyrie out in the chat here. He thinks the game's going to belong to the Heat in this one. Justin's still heated about Boston. Yeah, it's just too bad that they couldn't make it here because Heat's just had the injuries with Bam and Dragic here, but they've been playing so well in this one. I hear you, man. Hopefully next year. Next year, though, my man. Hopefully so. Looks like Vaughn is on the chart for for the pre-trial. Looks like he got that. So it looks like that. Do I remember Harry? I believe so. We welcome in Harry onto the channel here. Oh, do I have coffee connection? I do not. So I do not have a coffee connection where I am in Vegas. What's good, Kokubo? Welcome to the channel from Tokyo here. He's taking the 49ers tonight. That game looks like. Yes, I've been to Ben and Jerry's in Vermont. They have factory tours up there, up in Waterbury. So I've been to Ben and Jerry's before. On that whole stretch, I think it's Route 101 up in Vermont, Waterbury and Stowe. They got like Ben and Jerry's. They have the Cabot Cheese factory store up there. They also have, I think they also have like Cold Hollow cider mill up there. Yeah, I went there back like I think like 6-7 years ago. We went there. And we stayed overnight in one of the hotels down that stretch. It's really nice up there, up in Vermont. So yeah, right now we're still at halftime here, folks, between these two teams. LeBron leads the way tonight. He's got 16 points for the Lakers, so he is the leading scorer. He's got 6 rebounds, 6 assists as well for LeBron with 2 blocks tonight in this one. Jimmy Butler leading all scorers in this game. Butler with 19. Yeah, Von's looking to start his YouTube channel there. So if you ever start your channel, I'll be able to see your face right there. For the first time, I'll be able to spot your face through streaming. That's gonna be an interesting game when I see or interesting day when I see your face for the first time there, Von. And what sport should he cover? Looks like you're pretty big into soccer, so I think. Because you were talking about possibly getting a timer for soccer, because you wouldn't have to stop the timer anyway. It's just continuous, because it's continuous time there for soccer. So you just put the timer on. You don't need to stop it or so until you get to the 45-minute mark, and they go into intermission, and then you pick it up after the intermission and just start the time once again. You only have to start it twice throughout the whole soccer stream, basically, for you. But yeah, I think soccer's the one, because you always talk about Serie A or the Bundesliga. Thanks so much, Christina. Really appreciate here for stopping on board. Thanks so much, Ruben. You guys are awesome for stopping on board here. Once again, Anthony Davis tonight, he's really struggling out in this game. He's only got 5 points tonight by AD. He got into really early foul trouble. He committed 2 offensive fouls. I think 1 blocking foul. He's got 5 points. That's it. He's only played 11 minutes. And he has turned over the basketball 5 times as well. It's just quite a bit of offensive fouls. And as well as just some errant passes that got thrown out of bounds. Or intercepted as well. But still, we have a second half to go through in this one. Yeah, a lot of the soccer games are in different time zones. Yeah, that's so true. Because whenever we get like the national soccer games, they always like air at like 9 or 10 in the morning over where I am. Like usually for the national sports, like a lot of these sports games air like at nighttime or so. Like around like 7, 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock. Usually the games have been at 6:30 and 9 for a lot of the playoff games. Tonight's game started at 7:30 though. The stream started at 7:15. But yeah, a lot of the international soccer games, they're on like early in the morning for me usually. Have I ever been to the movie theater in North Attleboro? I actually haven't. Vegas. I know, cause that's kind of near my neck of the woods, but I actually haven't been over there. We get a couple movie theaters where I am. Hey, what's good, Andrew? Welcome back in here. We're stopping on by. Hope all is well, man. Of course, sending my best out to you each and every day, man. Yeah, I actually never have been there. Yeah, Showcase Cinema Deluxe is the one up there. There's one at Patriot Place too, but yeah, I've never been to the one in North Attleboro. I always go to it's the one in Regal that I usually go to. That's like the closest one for me. Kokubo there, 49ers touchdown. That's big. It's good for the Niners, able to get a touchdown there. Yeah, maybe we'll hit 8K today. Maybe we'll do it in Game 4, but whenever we do, it's been an incredible run here throughout the playoffs, guys. It's been awesome here for covering play-by-play with you guys. I started this channel 20 months ago, and it's been phenomenal, just like how much we have grown here. Hey, what's good, Juan? Welcome onto the channel, man. Glad to have you on board here. Brandon Ayuk with a hurdle to get into the end zone there. He's been a great rookie this year for the Niners. They got players stepping up all over the place. Swag Shop, what's good here for stopping them by? Do I think the Lakers will win a clean sweep? I think that is very possible, Marlon, that it could happen. Before the playoffs had started, I predicted the Lakers in 6. But whenever Bam and Dragic went down, I went and kind of like gravitated more that the Lakers would like sweep the Heat, because I thought that the Heat's hopes would be like mostly over. It'd be really tough to come back with no Bam and no Dragic out from the lineup when you lose 2 key starters like that. But this game they're being saved right now by Jimmy Butler's performance, he is just taking over this game, and he is making his teammates a whole lot better in the court right along with him as well. So that's why the Heat's up 58-54 and able to get the Lakers into quite a bit of foul trouble. Alright, so we're going to get right back into action here, folks. Behind the Arc fan wonders how the offseason will occur. What will I do here? I'm going to do like a lot of college basketball stuff, because college basketball starts off in a month, and that's going to be my main focus. It's because I want to bring in like a big crowd in March Madness. And I want to do conference predictions right after this. So college basketball conference predictions, top 25 predictions. I'm just awaiting for Olivier Sarr to get a waiver from Kentucky, and whenever that day comes, hopefully it comes by October 14th, because that's when they start practices, I believe, for college basketball, because we still don't have a clear thing about Olivier Sarr for Kentucky, whether he's going to get a waiver or not. So I'm just wondering where to put Kentucky right now. I think I have him at number 9. But if Sarr gets the waiver, they move up probably a couple of spots, either a 7 or a 6 most likely. And if he doesn't get a waiver, they probably move back around like a 12 or a 13. So 11-15 left to go in the third. It's going to be Heat basketball. They have it at the right wing perimeter. Butler hands it over to Robinson, takes the 3, knocks it down. Duncan Robinson from outside. And they're up now by 7. Hey, what's good? Alexa Rant TV. Glad to have you in the channel, man, for stopping on by. He never comments, but he watches all these streams. Thanks so much, man. Just being a part here on the channel. That's all that you guys basically have to do. Glad to have you on board, man. What's good, Mark Rock? Glad to have you in the channel. Yes, this is live. Play-by-play of this game. 7-point game. Lakers take a 3. Danny Green from outside. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound, Heat. Heat now with the basketball. 10:35 left to go in the third. They have it at the right wing. Butler with the basketball. Looking to pass it here. Moves over to the hands of Hero. Guarded by Anthony Davis. Davis out there playing with 3 fouls now. Robinson at the top. Hands it over to Myers Leonard, who's looking to hand it off. And looks like there's a foul picked up. It's going to be by Dwight Howard here for the Lakers around the perimeter. And the reach-in clock will stop with 10:22. IEM, what's good here for stopping them by? Glad to have you in the channel once again. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well. If you're new here to the channel, A-Side, what's good here, brother, for stopping them by? Liking the Lakers out in this one. What's good? Raheem Austin, glad to have you on board in the channel. 10:15 left to go in the third. Heat wide open over to Myers Leonard as he just cut there when nobody was on him as the Lakers tried to double team the pass. It did not man up on Myers Leonard, just all alone throws it down with a two-handed flush. Heat by 9. Leonard with 8 minutes. He has scored 7 points. Perfect 3 for 3. Lakers take the left corner 3. Danny Green, no good off the mark. It's rebounded here by the Heat. Heat now with the basketball. 9:50 left to go in the third. Butler moves it back over to Crowder. Takes the top of the key 3. No good off the mark. Rebound LeBron. Lakers have the basketball right back. LeBron at the right wing perimeter. 9:40 left to go in the third. LeBron dribbles now towards the top of the free throw circle, guarded by Butler. Moves it back over to Davis. Davis going to take a 3 over Crowder. AD couldn't get it. Hit the rim short. Tipped around. The rebound, Jimmy Butler. This dude playing on a mission tonight for Jimmy Buckets. Butler has it, the left wing, guarded by LeBron. 9:25 left to go, 15 on the shot clock. Dribbles towards the right elbow. Butler still with the basketball. Butler now hands it over to Hero. Off the handoff. Hero takes the three. Knocks it down right there from the perimeter. Heat up by 12. Red hot start here. 8-zip run to start off the third quarter. Timeout taken by the Lakers. On the court right now is the score 66-54. Wow. They are putting out a statement here. Great start by the Heat as they are playing desperate. In desperation mode, trying to survive. And it's tough when you go down 3-0 in a playoff series here, especially the NBA Finals. And right now, great start here by the Heat as they are up 8-0 in the third quarter, now extended to 12 points. Vegas puts out here, he is a huge fan of Jaden Daniels, the quarterback out of Arizona there. That is cool, man. I'll have to watch him play some games this year, hopefully, when they get the Pac-12 running. I remember Nick Foles went to Arizona. I watched quite a bit of Nick Foles when I think that was like my 8th or 9th grade year when I saw Nick Foles. Bradley's excited to see Louisville play this year. Won't be as talented as last year. Lost a lot, but still think that they're gonna do pretty well there for Bradley this year. Yeah, I'm probably gonna predict. I think I predicted Louisville around like a borderline top 25 to 30 team for my predictions. I think they're probably gonna struggle early or so, and then just get better throughout the course of the season. For Louisville, because they got a lot of potential in those players though that they have. That they're all gonna see like a lot more minutes this year. David Johnson, Samuel Williamson. Those are basically the two key players there for this year for Louisville. Jack puts out, as a guy who sleeps in his hat, he misses seeing me and yours. I'll be back with a hat really shortly or so for future streams here. I just wanted to test something out in the NBA Finals with a nice buzz cut, because I've done so many streams with my hat on. Just wanted to try something new for the Finals. Seems like a lot of people enjoy it. So yeah, this game's been a shocker tonight. 66-54, Heat by 12, with no Bam and no Dragic in this game tonight. And Heat able to make the most of their three-point shots for most of the time. Heat shooting the ball 39% from the perimeter. They're holding the Lakers tonight only 8 for 25 from the perimeter. So I talked about in the pregame is that the Heat kind of needed this game, that they were making a good amount of shots from the perimeter, pretty good solid shots here, and holding the Lakers to a pretty poor perimeter number. That's what's kind of gone on in this game, and actually it's been a combo of stuff that's going on here, as well as forcing the Lakers into quite a bit of turnovers, especially early on in the first quarter, and then as well as the foul trouble too by the Lakers without their best player on the court for the majority of that second quarter here. And Anthony Davis was out there. Davis took a shot and it hit the rim well short. So AD, he's only got 5 points tonight. For a player from the first two games that was looking like he would be the NBA Finals MVP, and just tonight here, he has just been stopped so far in this one. So 66-54, we're going to get right back into it, folks. What's good, Leon? Welcome here out on the channel. Welcome in here, Mark. Greetings from Japan once again. Glad to have you on board. What games am I going to cover after NBA season ends? It's about like a month and a half to college basketball, so I'm going to do like a lot of college games. I know Baylor versus Gonzaga. I plan on covering that. That's on December 3rd on a Saturday there. I believe it's over on CBS as well. So I plan on covering that one. That's going to be two top 5 teams. I'm going to do like a lot of college basketball because I'm big into college basketball as well, and I want to build like a huge audience for March Madness too. 66-54 to score. What's good, Diego 5? Welcome here on the channel. 9 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Heat with the basketball. They're up by 12. Butler hands over to Leonard. Now puts into the hands of Robinson. Slides over to Hero. Hero now with the ball. Dribbles inside. Oh, nice pass behind his back over to Leonard. Leonard moves it right back over to the right corner. Hero takes the three. Got knocked down. Couldn't make it. No foul call either. Rebound Lakers. LeBron makes his move right inside. Missed the layup. Looking for the fall. The refs aren't going to give him one. Heat with the basketball up the court here. Hero reverse hand layup goes up and in for 2 off the backboard. They're up by 14. 8:30 left to go in the third. It's going to be Lakers ball once again. Rondo has it, dribbles at the left elbow into the hands of Caldwell. Caldwell Pope had it. Dribbles at the left elbow and missed it though. Missed the layup. It's going to go right back over to the Heat here. Heat will take a three. Hero from the outside. No good. Rolled around the rim. Got tipped. Fight for the basketball. It's going to get rebounded by Jay Crowder. Offensive rebounds. Crowder puts the ball into the Hero once again. Hero moves it over. Back over to Crowder. Going to take a deep three. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound back here to the Lakers. Lakers with it. 7:50 left to go in the third. And that's going to be an entry pass as Dwight Howard gets pushed and fouled here. And the key clock will stop with 7:54. Yeah, Lakers yet to hit a shot so far in this second half. They're 0 for 7 to start off. Just way cold. Jack likes Tennessee this year for the NFL. And for the Super Bowl, he's going to stand by that until they get beat right there for the Tennessee Titans. They are just keeping on winning games all the way from the last portion of last year to this year. What they keep on doing, it's just it's been incredible to see what they just have done here. How Mike Vrabel has been able to get the best out of Ryan Tannehill when he could barely do anything with Adam Gase. It's been incredible to see that he's been able to get that much. Am I going to bring back trivia after NBA is over? I might. I might do that before college basketball. We're going to have quite a bit of time or so. I plan on doing a birthday stream on my birthday on October 20th. I'm going to do like a lot of recorded content. And I know a lot of the recorded content goes like it takes a while to do our stuff for the recorded content because I have to like type out the stuff, record the video, make the thumbnails, and put the stuff into OBS. So it's a lot more stuff. So it's going to be like quite a bit of days in between for the recorded content. But it's a lot of work to do. But I enjoy doing it, and it gets like a good amount of views too, which helps out. Yeah, I knew Lou is for St. John's, but wow, that's so sad. I did not know that John Thompson for Georgetown passed away. That's so sad. So, of course, sending my thoughts out to John Thompson's family, his teammates that he had throughout his coaching career, and just everybody that's been around his life. That is so sad. Yep, October 20th will be 11 months since Vaughn last saw that girl there. Elle can't wait for college basketball. Should be some really good streams when we get into college basketball. I know Baylor's is supposed to play Gonzaga on December 3rd on a Saturday, and that's going to be a really good game. That's going to be like 2 top 5 teams. So Lakers have the basketball. They've yet to hit a shot so far. They're going to take a right corner three. Caldwell Pope takes it. He makes it. Remember that three-point shot with 7:42 left to go remaining in the third quarter because it puts it to an 11-point game. Might change it around in this one. Caldwell Pope's first 3 points of tonight's game. Heat now with the ball. Butler has it top of the key. Hands it over to Robinson. Moves over to the right corner. And they're going to take a three. Crowder almost had it rattled out halfway home, but missed it. No good to rebound Lakers. LeBron with the ball at the top. Guarded by Butler. LeBron dribbles towards his right. Robinson switches over to guard him. Butler goes guards LeBron once again. LeBron passes over to Danny Green, floats it up, no good. Dwight Howard coming up with a big offensive rebound. Moves over to the left baseline. Davis takes it. He makes it the left baseline for 2. It's now down to single digits. Yeah, how about them Bucks there? What a comeback. Tom threw an early pick 6, but just huge comeback against the Chargers there. That foul that Kelly had really cost them right before the half. 6:50 left to go in the third, but yeah, Tom still got it. He can still ball out. Age 43 as the Lakers get the steal. Caldwell Pope gets fouled, and KCP will go to the free throw line, shoot 2. Hey, what's good, Jonathan? Welcome in here. He's liking the Heat for the W tonight here. Can also celebrate Bradley's birthday for sure, man. His birthday is on the 25th, so 5 days after mine. For sure, my man. We can definitely do that for sure. What's good, Ship's Life? Glad to have you on board once again, man. He's going with the Lake Show for the Lakers in this one. Anthony Davis, he's got 7 points right now, but Lakers barely had any buckets to start off this second half. First free throw is up and good by the Lakers at the line. Davis hit a left baseline jumper a couple moments ago. Bam is not playing tonight, James J. So Bam Adebayo and Goran Dragic are both out tonight for this game, and the Heat are up by 8. Second free throw, no good. Missed at the line by Caldwell Pope. Rebound to the Heat. Miami with the basketball. Takes the three straight away. Tyler Hero, no good off the mark. Rebounds into the hands of Anthony Davis as he got the board. Passes over to LeBron. LeBron dribbles past the half-court logo. Has it the right wing. Dwight Howard sets the pick. LeBron dribbles back to the top of the key. LeBron now makes his way towards the right wing. Still with the basketball. LeBron shot fake guarded by Butler. Moves over to Danny Green. Green dribbles now. Going to take the mid-range jumper. That was not a good look, but Tyler Hero is going to pick up the foul. It was off the side of the rim there by Danny Green. Tyler Hero, though, the refs will say, picked up the foul as the clock will stop with 6:12. So Danny Green's going to go till I shoot 2. Yeah, we're getting closer, Vaughn. Day by day, we are getting closer. It's October 4th right now, and still, it's going to be a lot of time. It's probably not gonna come here until probably 2021, 2022, most likely, for that. And people won't be able to see it universally until probably 2024 or 25. Conrad, welcoming Conrad. He's predicting here 4-1 in the series for the Lakers. Second free throw knocks it down right there by Danny Green at the line. 6-point game. Hey, good morning here, Christian. Welcome on the channel here. We're stopping on by. 6 minutes left to go in the third. Lakers on an 8-zip run in the last minute 45. Jimmy Butler has the basketball. He hands it over to Hero now at the left wing perimeter. Butler drives inside, floats it up high off the backboard. There's going to be a whistle here, looks like, as the clock will stop with 5 minutes 51 seconds as a foul picked up by Danny Green. That means that Jimmy Butler will go to the free throw line, and he's going to shoot 2 shots coming up at the line. So Butler here shooting 2 at the line. First one's up. First one's good at the free throw line. What's good, Jarek? Welcome in here for stopping on board. From New Haven. That's awesome, man. You're like just over 2 hours away from me. Right off of I-95 there. I got a good friend of mine that I went to college from New Haven. That's awesome, man. I'm from Massachusetts, like the South Coast, around like 20 minutes to the east of Providence, basically. Second free throw, Butler knocks it down. 70-62 to score. Lakers going to go inside. That one's up, and that one's good for 2 by LeBron. LeBron tonight, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Leading scorer tonight for the Lakers. Heat now. They're up by 6 with the basketball. And Butler has it top of the key. Guarded by LeBron. Butler able to get around it. Takes the left baseline jumper. Banks it. It's too easy right there by Jimmy Butler. So, Billy Donovan, he used to be... all the way until this season, until they had him leave Oklahoma City, which he had an incredible season with Oklahoma City with all the young talent that they had on the roster. Got a 5 seed, and they took the Thunder. For the Thunder, he took them to 7 games against the Rockets in the first round, which was an incredible feat right there. I was shocked by how well this Thunder team did this season. We got 5 minutes left to go, but they're going to float it up. That one's up. That one is good for 2 by the Lakers. High arcing shot right there off the backboard going down. It's going to be Miami as they have the basketball. Goes inside once again with another layup for 2. 4:40 left to go in the third. Quick foul here picked up from behind as the clock will stop. So yeah, Billy Donovan now is the head coach of the Chicago Bulls. So he got hired a couple weeks ago for Chicago next, and he used to play at Providence. So that's his alma mater right there. Is Providence Friars. He played at for college hoops. What's good, Jannard? Welcome on the channel, man, for stopping on board here. A-side looking for the brooms to get out here for the Lakers sweep in the series. Vegas puts for his Celtics trading predictions here. He thinks if trading Hayward and Tice in the first round pick in 2021 for Buddy Hield would be a great trade. Right there. I think the only thing is just they need to get a big out of a trade. That's the thing, in my opinion, because they need to replace the thing they need is a big, right there. And trading Tice, that's the thing. Tice would be a good backup center. As the Heat take a 3 straight away and they knock it down. 77-68. Kelly Olynyk hit down the triple. Lakers scored right before that. 4:10 left to go in the third. Lakers basketball. Rondo has it the left wing. And another whistle to fall. It's going to be picked up here around the perimeter by Jay Crowder. Clock will stop. So, Leon's time right now, 8:20, so he's an hour behind me. My time right now is 9:20. Jarek predicting Lakers going to win the game. Hey, we hit 1K. Let's get that 1K hype down the chat below. Once again here, guys. Free throws coming up in the line by the Lakers. First one's up, first one's good. They're hanging around in this game. Heat's up, though, by 8 points. Yeah, so I was listening to a radio station yesterday in Boston, heading up to my girlfriend's house, and they had a really good trade proposal that they saw that could possibly be interesting there. So Victor Oladipo and Miles Turner, both for the Pacers. I don't know how in the world you'd be able to get both of them, but that if you're able to make it work for the Celtics, that'd be incredible. The Celtics would trade away Gordon Hayward for 2 players. So they would trade away Gordon Hayward, maybe a second player, like a Romeo Langford or something like that. Second free throw is good at the line, 77-70. But it would be Gordon Hayward for Victor Oladipo and Miles Turner, which I saw, maybe a second player in a package for the Celtics that I saw there. Because Miles Turner, according to sources, he might want out of Indiana, and maybe as well as Victor Oladipo. It all depends. Yeah, Vegas puts out here Hayward and Tyson, the 2021 first rounder for Miles Turner and Victor Oladipo. Yeah, I didn't hear much about Tice yesterday, but the thing is, say if Turner goes down, they still need like a backup option there for the Celtics. That's the thing. So 3:35 left to go, 77-70. The score in this one as Jimmy Butler went inside. He got fouled, and Butler's going to go to the line, shoot 2. First one's up, no good. Off the back of the rim and out. Dennis puts out he received a speeding ticket 2 a.m. in New London, Connecticut when he was 21 years old. Man, that whole highway over there, like 95, that's all like a lot of woods in that area. Like New London, Groton, Mystic, heading towards Stonington. It's basically like so much like woods and farmland, especially when you get up to like the border, like Voluntown and things. 3.5 left remaining in this one. Second free throw good at the line by Butler. 78-70 to score. Lakers with the basketball, top of the key. Rondo, as he has it. Rajon Rondo passes now to Davis at the free throw circle. Moves it back over to Rondo. 5 in the shot clock. Dribbles now at the top. Rondo bursts of speed, makes it inside. Splits the double team. No good. High off the backboard as the ball gets poked out of bounds as well. It's gonna be a shot clock violation as it did not hit the rim. The ref said no foul. That was a lot of contact to Rondo, and the ref said play on. Hasn't been many free throws in this game. Going to the, as far as this game, yeah, there's been a good amount, but I mean, there could have been way more free throws. There hasn't been like a lot of calls and like whistles like constantly. As the Heat have the ball, they're going to pass inside. Oh, nice dish over to Olynyk. Takes the 3, and he makes it right there. Went off the front on the rim and got the bounce right there into the net for the triple by Kelly Olynyk. Heat by 11 here with 2:48 left to go in the third. We're going to go on a timeout as well, so we're going to be back here in just a moment here, folks. If you guys are new to the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play basketball here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Hey, what's good, Woody? Welcome in, man, for stopping on by. So we got Ishmael onto the chat here as well. Dorky, what's good here for being a part once again. Lakers, leading three-point shooter happens to be Markieff Morris and Kyle Kuzma. Both have knocked down 2 3-point shots, but they're struggling from the perimeter as a team. 9 for 27 tonight. Leading three-point shooter tonight for the Heat happens to be Duncan Robinson. He is 2 for 6, and Jay Crowder's 2 for 7. Who should the Celtics draft here? I'm also really big on Saddiq Bey, which Vegas is as well. Celtics draft at number 14. But Saddiq Bey, he played at Villanova. He was a top 3-point shooter at Villanova. In the Big East Conference, he was a top 3-point shooter. And that's one of the things that they need is just that young bench piece. Off the bench that can provide the spark, as the Celtics didn't really have like much consistent bench scoring this season. Yeah, Vegas is not interested in trading Langford. Behind the Arc fans take on this saying kind of in the middle of trading Langford. Only way he sees him getting traded is Celtics trade him with Hayward, or they draft a backup shooting guard that can shoot there. So let's see. So what he puts out, difference between a hippo and a zippo, he puts out here. One's a heavy animal, other is a little lighter. Puts out, hey, what's good, Aliana? Welcome in here from the Seahawks. Glad to have you on the channel. Seattle looking good right now. Vaughn puts out, if he decides to do soccer on his channel, he could get a lot of viewers and a lot of subs like me here during these playoffs for sure, man. You'd be getting quite the people in your stream, I bet, there. For if there's like not many people covering the game trying to look for the stream or so, just go at it. What's good, Ventura? Welcome on the channel here, Ventura Ways, for stopping on board. We got Jahan here as well. Glad to have you on the channel. Arnell, welcome on board. Surf Life we got here. Indeed, Miami's got the backs against the wall, and they're playing desperate in this one. And Jimmy Butler having himself a fantastic game here tonight. 26 points by Butler, putting the Heat right on his back tonight here with 26 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and a block by Jimmy Butler. He is just shooting the cover off the ball, 10 for 14 from the floor, pushing it up the court. The Heat been able to get the Lakers into quite a bit of foul trouble as well, and able to take advantage of when they have been able to take advantage in the matchups when Anthony Davis has been out and on the bench in this game. Yeah, I agree, Steven. So he puts out Celtics take players who weren't like good in college, then develop them into like great players. Yeah, they don't take like the top studs that they have on the team. They've done good over time developing. Yeah, Alex actually hasn't been here tonight. He's probably watching the Cubs game. I will not be covering Pats versus Chiefs tomorrow. I'm just gonna stick with basketball right now. I'm gonna be working on like a lot of other stuff on the channel here, like a lot of video content and things like that. Like that's what I've been doing throughout like the off days here, like the non-streaming days, is working on like a good amount of video content here to have like after the channel's finished up. I'm a little bit of a baseball fan, but baseball as a game for me is just, I haven't tuned into much baseball like recently throughout the past couple years. I played baseball. That was my main sport when I was growing up. I played second base for my high school team, but we're back to action here, 81-71. But the thing about baseball is just, when I graduated high school in 2014, the game of baseball, it's not like it is today where it's just so slow and it takes like over like 4 hours to complete a game now. 2:35 left to go in the third. Lakers going to float it up. No good. Too strong off the backboard. A rebound back over to the Heat here. Heat by 10 with 2.5 left to go. Hey, what's good, Chris Hill? Welcome to the channel here for stopping them by. Iguodala has it, moves over to Butler. 2:20 left remaining here. Butler dribbles top of the key, hands over to Robinson. Pass over to the left wing to Hero. Hero with the basketball moves over to Butler at the left baseline, guarded by Morris. 4 on the shot clock. Jimmy Butler backs his way in there. He's going to dribble out to the free throw circle. Takes the jumper, makes it. Jimmy Butler hits it right there for 2. And the Heat lead by 12 with 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Lakers now the ball. Jimmy Butler, spectacular night here. 28 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. The Lakers have it top of the key. Markieff Morris moves into the hands here. Davis at the left elbow. Backs his way. Turnaround jumper with a hand to the face, baby. AD sinks it down right there for 2. It's back to a 10-point game. Minute 40 left to go in the third. Anthony Davis now with 13 points. He's got 8 in this quarter. Off the cut, they were looking for Duncan Robinson. Gets steal by Caruso. Lakers have it. Caruso takes up the court. Cuts defenders. Missed the layup. Anthony Davis able to clean it up right there with a putback jam by AD for 2. He ups it once again. He's got 15 right now. It's an 8-point game. 1:20 left to go in the third. Heat now with the basketball. They have it at the left elbow. Iguodala, pass over to Olynyk. Ball off the fingertips, but got poked out of bounds from behind. They were lucky right there. Lakers tapped it out of bounds. Hey, what's good, Braden? Welcome on the channel, man, for stopping them by here. 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. It's 83-75. Heat had the ball. He took the jumper. It's no good off the mark. Rebound Lakers. Lakers take it up the court. Going to shoot the three from the left corner. No good off the mark that time by Markieff Morris. Rebound to the Heat. Miami now with the ball. Shoots the jumper off the mark once again. They missed it by Duncan Robinson. The rebound Lakers with 40 seconds remaining. Lakers down by 8. They have a chance here with Davis. Davis dribbles. Top of the free throw circle. Moves it out to the left corner. Kuzma takes the three. Knocks it down by Kyle Kuzma. Puts this one to a 5-point game. 83-78 with 30 seconds left to go. This one's getting interesting, folks. Heat now with the ball. Hero has it the right wing. Bounce past the Olynyk, top of the key. Moves over to Butler, right baseline dribble. Able to get behind a defender right here. As that was Markieff Morris, who slid down on the ground. A lot of contact and a foul, though, as Butler took it. And, oh, Butler is down right now as him and Davis collide as Butler tried to lay it up. And Jimmy Butler is down. 21.3 left to go on the clock here. Still a lot of time left to go here, folks, in this one. Jimmy Butler is down here. He's able to get back up on his feet. That's good to see, but man, looked like he was in some pain after that. He went right past Markieff Morris. Looked like the floor might have been slippery right there. It was Rondo who he actually collided with. There's a blocking foul by Rondo. Butler fell down, and then Davis just stumbled right underneath them as well. I think the floor was slippery right there because Markieff Morris was trying to guard Jimmy, and he slipped right behind him. So Butler's going to go to the free throw line and shoot two. 21.3 seconds remaining. So Jimmy Butler gets up. He is all right, but it doesn't look like he's moving at his best right now after he shot that free throw. He walked a couple of steps. Didn't look like he was moving at his best. Second free throw coming up. He's looking for the 30 spot on the board tonight in this one. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play basketball. It's encouraging to see that Jimmy Butler is able to get back up. He knocks down the second one. It's 85-78. He's put his team on the back tonight here in this game with 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Still got a fourth quarter remaining. Lakers now have it. LeBron at the edge of the NBA Finals logo, guarded by Butler. 8 seconds left to go. LeBron dribbles towards his left. Robinson try to switch over. Butler now still guards LeBron. LeBron makes his move all the way to the bucket inside, lays it up and in for two. 5-point game. Lakers coming out with it. Tried to get a steal though, but right at the horn, but the ball get tapped out of bounds as Rajon Rondo tried to get it. Couldn't get it in time as we end the third quarter in this one, and the score is 85-80. Actually, they're going to take a look at it first. Rajon Rondo, depending on when he stepped out of bounds, they might have to put back some extra time in the clock. So we're going to stay here for the third quarter. Alright, so I'm catching up on the chat right now. So Jose puts out that he would like the Lakers to win Game 3 here. What's good, Levi? Welcome on the channel here. We're stopping on by. Donovan Mitchell, welcome back here. Just getting into the chat here, scrolling up a little bit a couple of moments ago. See what Vaughn puts out here. That he knows some people are big baseball fans back in the day, but since like 2013, 2014, they lost internet on the game like him and stopped being a big baseball fan back in 2013. Oof. Actually, YouTube's aired games. Like, they've aired MLB games to, like, stay relevant. And, kind of, like, reach out to, like, a new audience or so. What's good, SVBQZ? Welcome in here for stopping by. Triet here, welcome in. Being a part once again. Hey, what's good from Bahrain here? John, welcome on board on the channel right now. So it looks like we're going to end the third quarter here. 85-80 to score. So I have 12 minutes of basketball remaining. Fantastic game tonight between these two teams. Great competitive basketball with no Bam, no Dragic on the court for the Heat. And Jimmy Butler, the reason why, just doing everything tonight. Putting Miami right on his back. And he has got 30 on the board in this one. Zeal Saturn, what's good here for being a part once again? What is up, my man? Victory Rogers, welcome to the channel. Chain Sapphire, welcome on board here. We welcome in Zero as well. Hey, what's good, Neil? Welcome on board, man. No problem that you're late, brother. Glad to have you on the channel. This channel's up here whenever you guys have a chance. So, right now we just finished the third quarter in this game. Moving on to the fourth quarter a little bit from now. As we take a look, leading scores tonight looks like this. For the Heat, as they're the leading team, Jimmy Butler, 30 points tonight, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Right after that, it's Jay Crowder with 10, Duncan Robinson with 10 as well. Same off the bench with Kelly Olynyk with 10. But man, Jimmy Butler just balling out, putting his team on his back tonight for the Miami Heat. Even though Tyler Hero struggled, he's 3 for 13 from the floor. Jimmy Butler's come up in a huge way tonight, 11 for 15 from the floor shooting. For the Lakers, leading scores in this game, 20 points by LeBron, 15 by Anthony Davis. After that on the bench, Kyle Kuzma with 12, Markieff Morris with 10. And Rajon Rondo, he's only got 2 points tonight and 4 assists. Hey, what's good, Augie? Welcome in, man, for stopping by. Yeah, my Sunday's going pretty well, man. Can I show the game? Unfortunately, I cannot do the copyright. You can't do it due to copyright. The reason why... Yeah, the reason why you can't do it due to copyright is because the content that is shown on the TV, it only belongs to ABC and the NBA. So if you show it, it gets automatically removed from YouTube. You get a copyright strike. So that's why it says up in the red, no TV will be shown due to copyright, play-by-play only. So I wouldn't be able to show the game because the content, if you show the screen, is owned by the NBA and ABC. So broadcasting partners with ABC broadcasting this game and the NBA, which it belongs to them. So that's why you can't do it. What's next after the NBA finishes? I want to do like off-season content for top 25 college basketball predictions, conference predictions as well for college basketball. And college basketball starts up around November 25th. So it's about like 1.5 months or so to college. It's gonna be like a good amount of content or so from a lot of predictions for the season. There's a lot of conference breakdowns I want to do, whether it's the Big Ten, Big East, SEC, Pac-12, Big 12. It's a lot of stuff I'm interested in covering here in the off-season. Hey, what's good, Joe? Welcome on the channel here for stopping by. I've already got enough viewers on Game 1, man. You will go viral. Yeah, you will go viral when you get a copyright strike and you can't stream for another 90 days. We get right back into action here. 11:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. 5-point game as we start off quarter number 4. Lakers take the three. That one's off the side of the backboard. No good by Markieff Morris. Rebounds goes to the Heat here. Miami doing pretty well on the boards tonight, competing with the Lakers. They headed into this game as they were minus 33 through the first 2 games here on the boards. And in this game, they are actually down only 2 rebounds, 32-30 on the boards tonight. So they're staying there with the Lakers. Heat try to go inside, but they lose control of the basketball. Lakers will have right back. LA has it. Rondo moves into the hands of LeBron at the top of the key, guarded by Crowder. LeBron has it. 11:05 left to go. LeBron dribble drive inside. Big burst of speed. Lays it up and in for 2. Count the bucket and a foul as well, as LeBron will shoot the and one coming up at the line. What's good, Rosalie? Welcome on the channel here for stopping by. Going Lakers tonight. Erica here, welcome in from the Philippines. Happy birthday out there to Erica on the channel. Yes, I plan on covering the NBA draft as well, Augie. So, yeah, NBA draft it's a week before college basketball. So, NBA draft is November 18th. So, 1 free throw coming up at the line. At the and one by LeBron here to put it to a 2-point game. He does. 85-83, been a great one tonight. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play basketball and behind your basketball. Heat now with the ball. They have it at the top of the key with Olynyk. Olynyk dribbles now, makes his move inside, puts it up, and he plants it for 2 off the backboard as that is good by Kelly Olynyk. It's a 4-point game with 10:40 left to go. JC, what's good here for stopping by? Raptor, welcome in, man, for being back on the channel once again. He's hanging out with his girlfriend, watching the NFL there, Niners versus Eagles, but there's a close game here, so we will not miss the stream as he is back. It's welcoming back on board here. 4-point game. Lakers took it inside. They missed the shot. Rebound, Heat. Miami has it now. 10:20 remaining. Heat with the basketball. Butler, nice beauty of a pass underneath right there over to Jay Crowder. Lays it up and in for 2 off the backboard. Good cut by Crowder underneath the bucket. 10:10 left to go in the fourth. Lakers down by 6. They have the basketball. LeBron guarded by Tyler here at the top. LeBron. He was open for a moment. Butler switched over to him. LeBron moves it over to the right corner. To Morris, back over to LeBron. LeBron, dish out to the right corner once again. Markieff Morris open, takes the three, knocks it down. It's back to a three-point game. This has been a great one tonight. Miami's held control of this lead throughout like 95% of this one so far. 9:45 left to go. Fourth quarter. Heat with the ball. Going to take a right corner three. Tyler Hero. He sunk it, but before the shot, there was an offensive foul, though. It's away from the basketball. It's by Kendrick Nunn, I believe the offensive foul was on. So it's going to go right back over to the Lakers. 9:42 remaining. So this game's over on ABC. 9 minutes 42 remaining here. Jimmy Butler's doing phenomenal tonight, Raptor. Jimmy Butler's putting the heat right on his back tonight in this game. As he has got 30 points for Jimmy Butler. So solid. 30 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. 9:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's going to be LeBron with the ball. Moves it over to the right corner once again. Takes another three. Gets it right there at the right corner. This game's tied up at 89. Same place. Same rhythm right back at you with the Lakers with a three-point shot by Markieff Morris. What a game. 9:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Heat take it. Right corner three off the mark. No good by Crowder. Rebound by Markieff Morris. He is coming alive. Past couple possessions. Lakers move it over to the left corner. Wide open. Caruso no good. Offensive rebounds. Rondo moves it back over to Morris. Slides it over to LeBron here at the top. LeBron at the top of the key. Pass over to Rondo. Dribble drive inside. Past the defense. Lays it up and in for two by Rajon Rondo. The Lakers take the lead here. 8:55 left to go. What a game here, folks. We're going to go on a timeout. Make sure if you're new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified about future live streams here as I cover play-by-play basketball behind your basketball. What a game. What a game here, guys, tonight. Indeed, John Dave. Incredible. Incredible stream here with over 1.2K out on the channel. Felix, what's good here for stopping the ball? Emmanuel, welcome in here. Thanks so much, brother. 91-89. Big bucket right there just a moment ago by Rajon Rondo. Taking a look now. Leading scorers for the leading team, the Lakers. LeBron James, 23 points tonight, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 blocks. Anthony Davis, he's got 15 tonight, off to a slower start, but he came alive throughout the third quarter. He only had 5 points at halftime. And then it's basically the two bench players been X factors in this game here. Markieff Morris, big time in the fourth quarter. Back-to-back triples. He is 4 for 9 from behind the arc, leading three-point shooter tonight in this one for the Lakers. As Markieff Morris, he has got 16 tonight. He is a plus 18 on the court. And him and Kyle Kuzma are saving the Lakers in this one. Lakers credited tonight in this game for 45 bench points total. 45 points off the bench here. And for the Lakers in this one, Kyle Kuzma, he's got 12. So Kyle Kuzma, 12 points off the bench. Markieff Morris, though, exploding here with back-to-back triples in the early stages of the fourth quarter. 8:54 left to go. He's got 16 by Markieff Morris. And for the Heat tonight, Jimmy Butler doing everything. He's got 30 points. Right behind him is, by a long shot, Jay Crowder with 12. Kelly Olynyk off the bench with 12. And then 10 by Duncan Robinson. Incredible game. Billy Gonzalez, welcome on the channel here. Appreciate for stopping by. A lot of Lakers fans out in the Philippines. May is going for the Lakers here. So welcome back, May, onto the channel. Type in the chat who you got in this one. If you're going Lakers, if you're going Heat, ice cold here, going Heat out in this one. Appreciate all the new people for stopping by, being a part of the Behind the Arc basketball play-by-play community tonight in this game. Dorky would like to know fast break and steals for both teams for sure. So let's see here. We take a look. Fast break leaders for this game tonight for the teams. 14 points off the fast break tonight by the Lakers compared to 9 points by the Heat tonight off the fast break. And then steals here. It's 8 steals by the Lakers compared to 6 steals by the Heat. We take a look. Leading ball stealers out of this game. LeBron's got 2 steals. Rajon Rondo with 2 steals as well. And then J.R. Smith, Alex Caruso, Caldwell Pope, and Dwight Howard all have 1 steal each for the Lakers tonight. For the Heat tonight in this game, 2 steals by Jimmy Butler. You got 6 total steals as a team. 1 steal by Leonard. 1 steal by Duncan Robinson. Hero and Kelly Olynyk has a steal as well. Hey, what's good, Jason? No problem that you're late, man. Glad to have you in the channel once again here. Vaughn's going Lakers, same as A-side as well. KPJP going Lakers. Stan's going to Heat out in this one. Big clap for these two teams here. John Davis putting out here. What an incredible game. I give it to the Heat for making this a game. Without Bam and without Dragic, and they're short-handed without two key starters. And they're able to compete tonight, force turnovers. And, man, it's just been incredible. 91-89. We're gonna get right back into an 8-zip run. I'm gonna work on like some of the basketball stuff that I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. So I'm not gonna be able to stream Patriots Chiefs tomorrow. Actually, if you guys didn't know, I'm working on a video compilation after the playoffs that I'm gonna release here on the channel. That I was able to download video editing, like a video editing software last night, and I'm putting together something over here. It's probably going to be done after the playoffs because it's like a lot of work to edit the videos and things. 8:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. So that's what I've been doing in my free time a lot, is editing some stuff here for future videos. 91-91. Heat's going to go inside. That's good for two. Jimmy Butler got the bucket. He's got 32. 8:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Keckerhole, good morning. No problem that you're late here. Glad to stop you on board. As LeBron will try to go inside right there. Looks like he dribbled with the basketball, went inside and lost control of it inside. So he's going to go right back over to the Heat here. Miami now with the ball. Moves it back over to the top. Olynyk takes the three straight away. Knocks it down by Kelly Olynyk. Breaks the tie. What a game. Akeem here, welcome in. He's going for the Lakers. Giovanni's going for the Heat here. 7:50 left to go, fourth quarter. Jimmy Butler, by the way, is going to double-double. 32 points, 10 assists. As the Lakers had it stolen, pickpocketed away there in the key by Tyler Hero. Heat now have the basketball. Hero, top of the key. Dribbles now to the free throw circle. Dribbles back outside, takes the three straight away. Hit the front rim, no good. Rebound back to the Lakers here by Rondo. The Lakers dribbles past half court, moves over to Caruso. Passes right back outside. Rondo, he's open, takes the three. It's off the mark, no good. Hit the back rim. Gets rebounded right back over to the Heat. 7:20 left to go. Heat now with the ball. They have it into the hands of Butler. Just a phenomenal game with 32 tonight. Jimmy Butler looking to pass it. Looks like a fall around the perimeter. It's going to be by Caruso guarding Butler. Clock will stop with 7:14, folks. Leading rebounders tonight in this game. It's for the Lakers, LeBron. LeBron and actually Rondo. Rajon Rondo. He's got 8 rebounds tonight in this game. So LeBron's got 8, Rondo's got 8. And then Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, they're only combining for 7 total by the two of them. That's really odd. Anthony Davis with only 4 rebounds tonight. Dwight Howard with only 3 rebounds tonight in this game. And for the Heat here, leading rebounder tonight, Jimmy Butler with 9. One more rebound and Butler would have a triple-double. Tyler Hero gets the pass around the perimeter, takes the 3, makes it. At the right wing by Tyler Hero. Heat by 6, 97-91. 6:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hero in double digits. He's got 12 now. LeBron has the basketball top of the key. Moves over to Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope dribbles to the right elbow. And dishes out to the right corner. Kuzma takes the 3. Makes it. At the right corner with 6:40 remaining. Been a great game, folks. 97-94. 6.5 remaining. Heat now with the basketball. Top of the key. Kuzma's got 15, by the way, for the Lakers. Butler, a gift of a pass. Finds into the key right there. Kelly Olynyk, who lays it up and in for 2. What's good, Abdul Ali? Appreciate here for stopping them by, man. What a game. 5-point game right now. Lakers with the basketball. LeBron dribbles at the left wing. Backs his way inside. Underneath, LeBron tries to put it up. Looks like there's going to be a foul. LeBron runs over a Heat defender. The refs are going to say that Jimmy Butler takes the charge in the post there. As LeBron tried to back his way, ran over Butler. And LeBron just, he's arguing about that call right there. So the basketball will go right back over to Miami. Heat's going to have it. Butler dishes out to the top of the key into the hands of Crowder. Moves it over with 6 minutes left to go. Olynyk has it the left wing. Olynyk passes over. And ball gets tapped out of bounds. It looks like it's out of bounds by the Lakers. Davis came in late there. Tapped it out of bounds from behind Olynyk. What's good, Jan King? Appreciate you here for stopping them by. 5:55 remaining. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified about future live streams here in Behind the Arc Basketball. Shane, what's good here for stopping them by with Bridget from Belize. 5:48 remaining. As the Heat will take a jumper. That one's off the mark. No good. Rebound Lakers. 5-point game. Lakers have it around the perimeter. They're going to move it over to KCP. Took its move inside at the right elbow. Floated one up. It's going to be Duncan Robinson who gets whistled and called here for the foul. As the clock stops with 5:41. Angelica, welcome in here from the Philippines. Glad to have you on the channel here. Filipino pride indeed. With Colt Spoelstra for the Heat here. So many awesome people out here in the Philippines. You guys are incredible for stopping on by. 2 free throws coming up by Caldwell Pope. First free throw, missed it at the line. Lakers really struggled last game at the free throw line. And tonight here at the line, yeah, they haven't had their best game at the free throw line tonight for the Lakers. So they are 19 for 26 currently at the free throw line. Second shot at the line, and he's going to make that one, so it's a 4-point game. 99-95. 5:30 left to go. Lakers 20 for 27 at the charity stripe tonight here. Compared to the Heat, as the Heat are 16 for 18. Miami now with the basketball. Tyler Hero bursts of speed, drives inside, working on Caruso, puts it up and in for 2 off the backboard right there by Tyler Hero. The Heat, the first one to 100 plus tonight, as Miami leads it. An incredible game here in Game 3 of the NBA Finals, 101-95. Lakers have the ball at the top. LeBron left wide open. Took the 3, no good. Big offensive board. Couldn't get it, though. Kuzma couldn't cash in the points as he missed the tip-in. Gets rebounded by the Heat here with 5 minutes left to go. Miami has it. Takes it past the half-court logo Butler at the right wing. Moves it back to the top here to Olynyk. Hands it over to Robinson. Top of the key, guarded by KCP. Dribble drive inside. Duncan Robinson puts it up. No good. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound AD underneath here. Davis takes it past the half-court logo over to LeBron. Passes left corner. Ball was intercepted by Robinson for a moment. Tapped out of bounds by Caruso. It's going to go here to the Heat. Big steal there by Duncan Robinson. And Caruso tried to save it and get it, but tapped it out of bounds. Huge defensive play by Duncan Robinson, able to come in there and intercept the LeBron pass. Clock will stop with 4:40 remaining. Hey, what's good, G Breezy? Welcome to the channel, Luis here. Thanks so much for stopping by. And Albert, I had actually predicted the Lakers tonight in this one. I am shocked here. No Bam, no Dragic, and the Heat are like this. They're up by 6 points here from Miami. I did not see this type of game coming in the bounce back like this. All right, so so right now we're in the timeout, folks. 4 minutes 40 seconds remaining. If you guys are really digging this channel, spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified about future live streams here in Behind the Arc Basketball. I covered the NBA, also covered college basketball games as well. After the playoffs finish up, I'm going to do, like, if you're big into college basketball, I'm going to do college basketball top 25 prediction video. After we find out about Olivier Sarr and his waiver, if he's going to get one from Kentucky, I want to do a top 25 basketball prediction for college basketball. That's the only thing I'm waiting for, is whether Olivier Sarr for Kentucky will get a waiver. So college basketball practices start up on October 14th, and we get 10 days to find that out if he's going to be granted eligibility this season for the big man for Kentucky this year. But I also want to do conference predictions as well for like the Big Ten, Big East, SEC, Pac-12, Big 12, so I also want to do that stuff as well here in the off-season, and then get ready for college basketball season as well, as that starts off November 25th. Hey, what's good, artist? Welcome on the channel here, Arbish Jabalon, Reggae. Thanks so much for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome for being a part here. Yeah, remember, if we hit 1K likes here in the stream, I will go into no slow mode, so if you like to see that, make sure spike that thumbs up if you're enjoying the stream tonight. We take a look now. Leading scorers in this game, Jimmy Butler has put the Heat on his backs tonight in this one with 32. Yes, I streamed the Kansas Jayhawks as well, Dennis. I streamed quite a bit of Kansas games there. I think, what is my team? I just saw that in the chat, Angelica put it out. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, from Massachusetts. So, I'm a big Boston sports fan. Celtics for the NBA, Patriots for the NFL. Also, Red Sox and Bruins. More games equals more money, Wish Music puts out. Obviously, Miami will win here. Well, that's a benefit for the NBA to extend it. It means more commercials being run right there for the NBA throughout the games. And the only thing it means is more time in the bubble. That's the only thing there. It means more days in the bubble. So there's kind of another sign of it that they have to pay the bubble cost as well. When will I put my Patreon members on the streams? When people sign up for the Patreon, it looks like, but we haven't had like people sign up for the $5 Patreon, so that's probably why. Yeah, I did it for the Celtics games. I had Celtics gear up, Maurice. Vaughn puts out, I should wear my mask on Tuesday during my streams. I was joking with that yesterday with my girlfriend there. We went to a park, and half the people had masks on, half the people didn't there. And I actually wore my Behind the Arc basketball shirt, and I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if somebody spotted me? It was like, yo, Sal from Behind the Arc basketball is here. I just spotted him. That'd be so funny. And I was in my mask there. And I was joking. I was joking with her. I was like, I should do a stream with my mask sometime. 4:10 left to go in the fourth quarter here. It's going to be Lakers basketball. It's going to be Kuzma. Takes the three. No good from the top of the key. Rebound, Jimmy Butler. He has just had a major game in this one for Jimmy, putting his team on his back here. He's got a triple-double tonight. 32 points by Jimmy Butler, along with 11 rebounds and 12 assists. Butler looking for 34, backs his way in there, jumper, takes it with a turnaround jumper right there. Goes down in the key by Jimmy Butler. 103.95, 3:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Lakers going to go inside. It's Kuzma who gets bumped and fouled here. Clock will stop. What's good, Sandra? Appreciate here for stopping by. Going to Lakers. Arturo, welcome on the channel here. Daydreamer, welcome in here. He's going Miami in 7. Leading assists for both of these teams here is Jimmy Butler with 12 assists. He's also leading shot blocker for the Heat tonight with 2 shot blocks. And then for the Lakers, leader in assists tonight, LeBron with 8 points. Also happens to be the leading shot blocker as well, as he's got 2 blocks. Free throws coming up the line. First one by the Lakers. Knocks it down. 103.96. Second free throw, and that one is good as well at the line by the Lakers. 6-point game with 3:35 left to go. Miami now with the basketball. Butler with 34 points, looking for more. Dribbles at the right elbow, moves it back over to Crowder. Passer to Butler here as he is guarded by Kuzma. Butler has it at the top of the key. Dribbles at the free throw circle, backs his way on Kuzma, moves out to the left corner to the Crowder. Bounce pass back over to Butler with 5 in the shot clock. Butler shot fake, able to get around. Kuzma goes to the hole. Oh, big blocking foul underneath though. The refs are going to call a blocking foul by LeBron as he immediately goes towards the refs right there. And, man, the refs tonight, as LeBron has not been happy about the refs tonight in this game. That is a blocking foul by LeBron as Jimmy Butler will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 as Butler was trying to get the reverse-handed layup down at the baseline and got the blocking foul, drew the blocking foul by LeBron. So 3 minutes, 19 seconds left to go. Abdul Ali, welcome on the channel here. First free throw, Butler knocks it down with 3:19 left remaining on the clock. Second free throw by Butler, looking for the 36 spot here on the board. This shot's up, and this shot's good. He makes it. 105.97. If you guys enjoy the content here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play here basketball behind the arc basketball. 3:15 left to go. Lakers down by 8. They get the ball here. Top of the key 3. LeBron takes it. No good off the mark. Rebound Heat. Duncan Robinson with a board. A slow down tempo as we approach the 3-minute mark remaining. Hey, Thousand Eyes, welcome onto the stream here. He puts out, same with me, man, exactly. He puts out, he is surprised if the Heat win any games without Bam and Goran. He's a Heat fan. I was coming into the stream. I was shocked about that, but they're going to come away, it looks like, possibly with a victory here. Right baseline jumper, no good by the Heat. Lakers take it up the court. They get it stolen from behind. Anthony Davis lost control of it. And the Heat get it on the steal here with 2:40 left to go. I'm shocked by this game right now. No Dragic, no Adebayo. And they are right now with an 8-point lead, looking for more. Hero dribbles left baseline. Passes right back outside to left corner. Duncan Robinson shoots the three. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound Lakers. 2:20 left to go. LeBron takes it past the half-court logo. Top of the key Lakers. Markieff Morris moves over to Caldwell Pope. Pass over to Davis here. Davis has been in foul trouble all game long. Who moves over to the top of the key. Takes the three. Markieff Morris knocks it down. He sinks it, puts it to a 5-point game. It's been a great game tonight here, folks, between these two teams. 2 minutes left to go. Markieff Morris looking strong tonight with 19 coming alive here in the late stages of this one. Miami with the basketball into the hands of Hero. Has it the left wing. Pass over to Butler here. Thanks so much, Son of Nuns. Really appreciate it. They have it at the top here. Butler spin move. Tries to go inside. A lot of contact and the foul, though, is picked up by Caldwell Pope. Jimmy Butler should be going to the free throw line and shooting 2 in a minute 47. Foul trouble right now for both of these teams as we take a look at that 147 remaining. 4 fouls picked up by Anthony Davis tonight. 3 fouls picked up by Danny Green, Caldwell Pope, and Kyle Kuzma all with 3 tonight. LeBron, Dwight Howard, and Rajon Rondo with 2 fouls tonight for the Lakers. For the Heat now, foul trouble looks like this. 4 fouls picked up by Jay Crowder. 4 fouls picked up by Duncan Robinson. Off the bench, Kendrick Nunn's picked up 5. 4 fouls as well by Olynyk. And then after that, 2 fouls picked up by Iguodala and Myers Leonard. Guess what? Jimmy Butler, he is out there tonight with 0 personal fouls by Jimmy Butler. And these are his numbers tonight. 36 points, 10 rebounds, and 12 assists, along with 2 steals and 2 blocks. That is phenomenal. 2 free throws coming up by Jimmy Butler at the line. He knocks down the first one. He is at 37 points here for the bucket man tonight in this game. Incredible. Jimmy Butler gets his 38th point. Knocks down the second free throw. Heat by 7. Minute 45 left to go in the fourth quarter here, folks. Lakers now with the basketball at the right elbow. Into the hands of Markieff Morris. Guarded by Olynyk. Hands it over to LeBron now around the perimeter. Guarded by Butler. LeBron dribbles right baseline. He's double team. Moves it back out to the top. Markieff Morris left open. Takes the 3. No good. Rattled out. A rebound Olynyk. That was a big one underneath right there by the Heat. Minute 25 left to go. Hero with the basketball slowing tempo. Tyler Hero tonight. He's got 14 points. He's only 5 for 17 from the floor tonight. Played 35 minutes. Only got 14 points tonight. Hero puts the ball into the hands of Butler. Goes inside. Banks it up and in. Off the backboard by the bucket man for 2. Jimmy Butler doing everything tonight as possible here for the Miami Heat with a minute 13 left to go. And they're up by 9. Timeout in the court by Frank Vogel here for the Lakers. We take a look at Butler's numbers tonight. It looks like this. 40 points. 10 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Phenomenal tonight by Jimmy Buckets in this one. Thanks so much, Josephine. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome for stopping by. Jan Ken, welcome in here once again. 40-point triple-double. It has already happened here, Chris the Kid. Phenomenal night here. 14 for 20 from the floor by Jimmy Butler. He's got 40 points in 44 minutes, man. Putting his team right on his back, and it is phenomenal what he has done. No Goran Dragic. No Bam Adebayo. No problem for the Miami Heat here in game number 3. Down the home stretch with a minute 12 left to go. What a game. Phenomenal type of game here. We have a minute and 12 left to go here, folks. Defensive player for the Heat would be Butler for this one tonight. 2 steals and 2 blocks for the Heat by him. For the Lakers, thing is that they had LeBron covering Jimmy Butler some of the times in this game or so. I wouldn't say there's been a standout there really hasn't been a standout defensive type of stud in this type of game for the Lakers compared to all the rest of them. Butler's just done everything. By far. So we're back from a timeout here. 109-100. We got 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go. LeBron, he gets open right there, dribbles around, and he's going to throw it down as nobody was able to pick up LeBron, and he throws it down with a 2-handed flush. 1 minute and 7 left to go. Heat with the basketball as they're going to inbound it. It's into the hands of Tyler Hero. Dribbles right past the half-court logo. Hero Now has a left baseline, goes inside, puts it up and in off the backboard for 2 by Tyler Hero. Gets fouled as well. And Tyler Hero gonna go to the line and shoot the and one with 59 seconds left to go here, folks. Jimmy Butler, by the way, is responsible for over 36% of his team's points today in this game. What a statement by the Heat here. Incredible game. Before you sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Let's go here. You guys are awesome. The real MVPs once again tonight. Tyler here at the free throw line trying to extend it to 10. He does, knocks it down. Favorite college teams, the Providence Friars. Providence Friars, Rhode Island Rams. My favorite college team. I'm from Massachusetts, but I live right down the road from basically Providence, Rhode Island. 112-102 to score. Lakers just took a 3. No good off the mark. Rebound right back over to the Heat. Miami with 40 seconds left to go. With a 40-point man with a basketball as well. Jimmy Butler, top of the key. Dribbles now. Moves it back over to the right corner. Duncan Robinson takes a 3. He has got it. And puts this one to sleep tonight. As the Miami Heat gonna take game number 3. Duncan Robinson with a right corner J. 115-102. Lakers go inside. That one's good for 2 by Kuzma. An 11-point game here in the final 22 seconds. What a game. What a statement by the Heat. No Adebayo, no Dragic, and they were able to do this tonight. It's phenomenal. Jimmy Butler has the basketball in his hands. 1 second differential, shot clock and game clock. They're going to let it wind down here to about a second left to go. But man, Jimmy Butler puts his team on his back tonight and does this. It is phenomenal. 40 points by the bucket man tonight here. 40 points, 11 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Absolutely phenomenal for Jimmy Butler. As the Heat are gonna go and win this one and put this series 2-1 here right now. As the Lakers up in the series 2-1. Lakers get the inbound. That is it, and that is the ball game. The Miami Heat making sure that there will not be a sweep here in this series here, folks. No Adebayo, no Goran Dragic. Guess what? No problem for the bucket man with 40 tonight for Jimmy Butler in this one. Miami's done it. 115-104 the final. Before you sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that sub, ring that notification bell as well. Just, man, what a statement tonight by the Heat. As far as this game, absolutely crazy here. And, this type of game tonight, I'm just shocked about this game here. The turnout, and it was basically Butler. That was it. He was the strong suit player for tonight in this game, and he is by far the top scorer for the Heat. After that was Tyler Hero, Kelly Olynyk, both with 17, but that means that there will be a game on Thursday now. So game number 4 is going to be on Tuesday with no sweep. That is a guarantee, and there will also be a game number 5 now on Thursday. So extra basketball we got going on. So we got an extra stream with the Miami Heat taking this one today. So we made sure that it wouldn't go into 4, and now we got an extra stream. So we got a 5th game in on Thursday as well, folks. Really appreciate y'all for stopping them by, guys. You guys are really just big thank you all for being a part here on the channel. Really appreciate all the absolute real MVPs out here once again. I'll be back on Tuesday night covering game number 4 for you guys. The Lakers up now 2-1 in the series. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part in the channel. Mitch here, welcome in. Appreciate brother for stopping them by as we just ended this one here. And man, Miami takes it. What a game by Jimmy Butler. Just phenomenal. So that's a wrap here, folks. Going to sign off right now. And that is the ball game to this one, everybody. Before you sign off, don't forget, spike the thumbs up. Hitting that like helps out this channel a ton, being found on YouTube. Hit the subscribe if you be interested as well, being a part here, the play-by-play sports community. And ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified about future live streams. As this is Behind the Arc Basketball. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. If you're out in the U.S., out in South America, North America, enjoy the rest of your Sunday night here. And if you're out overseas, enjoy the rest of your Monday, everybody, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball signing off tonight. Miami Heat able to force the series now to a game number 5 as they avoided a sweep. Lakers up in the series 2-1 as this is Behind the Arc Basketball. Enjoy the rest of your day or night.